We are on in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Hello everyone, good evening and welcome to the Tel Talks Christmas special. Now we've been gone away for a few weeks due to illness, work, loads of other stuff, but as promised I'll be back for a Christmas special. And we've actually got Dino Joe and Ryan Milky tonight. Tonight's plan, we're actually going to reflect on 2023, reflect on the 23 TV shows that come out, the big movies, some hits, some misses. And we're also going to talk about Comic-Con as well. Quite a big year for Comic-Con for myself on the channel. I think I went to about 12 different cons like on separate days. So, yeah, really big year for cons. But we're going to celebrate Christmas as well. So, yeah, more of a chill stream tonight. But we've got a good plan. Let's get some guests on. We're going to start with Dino Joe. Everyone hopefully feeling very Christmassy. Let's get Joe on. Joe, is it too early to say Merry Christmas yet? I don't know. I don't really know.
It's Christmas next week.
Is it Christmas? Wait, when? I don't know what day Christmas.
It's literally next Monday. It's come around so fast.
So, can we say Merry Christmas yet?
We can. Merry Christmas,
Merry Christmas.
one and all.
Cheers, lads. Cheers, lads and ladies. Right, let's have a look who's in the comments. We have got Corey. Corey, welcome to the stream, mate. Merry Christmas, Corey. Thank you for joining in. And Harry Pops, good to see you both. It's Christmas period now, so everyone's going to be spending time with their friends and family. So do appreciate everyone that pops into the stream tonight. So yeah, massive shout out to you both for being in every single stream we've done. So Joe, how you been, mate? I mean, we haven't really spoke because we've both, of course, been busy at work and stuff. How is everything?
Yeah, really busy, mate. Really busy at work and privately this time of year. I think I've had 4 or 5 Christmas dues now. So yeah, busy. And then yeah, I can't believe it's this far into December already. Absolutely mad.
Are you feeling Christmassy?
Kind of. I think I'm starting to a bit more now. And I don't know about you, but I'm finishing for work next Friday, so I'll have that nice few days before Christmas to build in. So yeah, what about you? Are you feeling Christmassy or?
It's weird. Obviously, working up London, I feel like my job's like making everyone else be ready for Christmas. I don't feel that Christmassy yet because I've not had that time to myself. So this is the most Christmassy I've felt. We've got Coombsy in the chat. I like turtles. So here's what it is.
Hi, turtle.
Good to see you in the stream, Coombsy, and Meg's in the stream as well. Do let us know. Are you feeling Christmassy this year? So, but for me tonight, I do feel a bit Christmassy. Got the Christmas jumper on. Put my little mini tree. We've got the little Grogu's with their Santa hats on. So, oh, the light's going. But yeah, I'm starting to feel a bit Christmassy now. If Milky's ready to come on, we'll get Milky in the stream. I think Milky's feeling very, very Christmassy. He's got a little story to tell us about his outfit for tonight, but he don't disappoint. Let's get him on with his banging Christmas jumper. Merry Christmas, Milky.
Merry Christmas, guys. Thanks for having me here. It's appreciated. Yeah, I was too fat, basically. That's the story. I was too fat for the jumper. Tel gave us the itinerary for the live with the Christmas jumpers, and I was like, damn it, I just know I'm going to be too fat for this jumper. Tried it on, didn't fit me. So I found the nicest jumper I owned, which I never wore, which was this purple V-neck thing. And I literally just filled it with Christmas lights. And I'm actually plugged in. I'm actually plugged into the mains. So if you see smoke,
do not try this at home. Yeah.
Let me know.
I can hear the tape. You sound like a crisp packet.
Oh my god! Yeah, just try not to move. Just move your mouth. That's about it. Just move your mouth.
Yeah. If it's really loud, I will take it off. But
yeah, if anyone sees any milk, any smoke, do let us know. And yeah, we'll let Milky have a timeout.
Cheers to everyone.
We've got Pop in the stream. Merry Christmas, Pop in. We've got Kenneth. Cheers, Kenneth. Coombsy says, I was going to say, has he become a tree? And yeah, he's a tree or a gate or a railing. Corey's loving the jumpers, and Coombsy says Milky's about to blow up. Are you feeling Christmassy now, Milky? I mean, I think you're out. Even if you're not, you look very Christmassy.
This is the most Christmassy I will probably get this year. Like it's
Yeah.
not my favorite year. It's not my favorite holiday, but you know, I'll have a couple of drinks and celebrate it.
Yeah, we'll have a good stream tonight, and like we said, we won't mention the football. So, anyway, so we're going to talk about, we're going to recap almost all of 2023 regarding pop culture. So we're going to talk about the top 3 films of 2023 first. I have asked the guys to plan a little bit ahead for this one, so hopefully they've done the homework. So let's get straight into the stream then. So top 3 movies of 2023, and no one knows each other's answers, so we'll be quite interested to see who said what. So we'll start with Joe then, if you want to give us maybe one of your top 3 movies of 2023.
My number 3 was John Wick 4.
Okay. You seen it, Milky?
Yeah,
Really,
loved it.
yeah, really enjoyed it.
Yeah. Any reason why? Or no? Any reason why, Joe? Right. Or is Joe lagging?
Oh, sorry, I was lagging out. No, sorry, I was lagging out. Yeah, really. I only started watching all of the John Wicks in the last 2 years, maybe, and they're just really good thrillers. Really good to watch. Like one of the only sort of films I'll watch at home, but I'll still be like glued to the TV for the entire film, just because there's so much going on, and it's just action packed throughout, but really well done. So yeah, that's sort of the reason. Really, just a really good installment.
Does it get? I know, like you might like every film, but does every film get worse, or is like any of them better than the other?
I think they're all on par, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're all like sort of similar standard, I think.
Only from what I've heard some people say like it's a bit unrealistic and ridiculous, like he should die basically. But it's
very like sci-fi in that sort of sense, but it's not meant to be like. I mean, if it was realistic, the whole concept of it, the way it is with like the sort of spy hotels and that sort of thing, it's not realistic anyway. But yeah, I thought it was really good.
Nice. Milky, I'm not sure if you've done it in order, but you want to give us two films from your top 3 of 2023?
2 films out of my top 23. Air.
Is that
that's a great shout.
That was the trainer documentary. Yeah, the Jordans. Yeah.
Yeah.
I absolutely love that movie. I went into that movie having no expectations whatsoever and came out of it, thoroughly enjoyed it. I felt like I like those movies where I learn when I also watch, and I learned about the trainer and the history and everything about it whilst watching that movie. And it was very well made. So yeah, that's probably ranked my favorite movie for this year. And then to throw out a second one, Oppenheimer. I've watched it 6 times. Love it.
6 now.
Yeah, I've watched it 6 times on my massive TV, and I absolutely love it.
Any particular scene, or should we not mention it?
Just any particular scene. Okay, my favorite scene, purely for the sound design, is when the bomb has gone off and he's in that room talking to them all, and his visions start to change, like the peeling of the skin, and from the cheering to the screaming of the children, and that's probably my favorite scene. Yeah, sorry to disappoint. You probably thought it might have been the chair scene, but it wasn't.
Cillian Murphy in the nude.
Yeah.
It would have sold it for you. Corey says his top 3 is Anthony Bates is here, by the way, guys. Welcome to the stream, Anthony. Thanks for popping in. Corey's top 3 is Scream 6, Five Nights at Freddy's, and The Boogeyman. I've seen Five Nights at Freddy's and Boogeyman. Anyone seen any of these?
Just Five Nights at Freddy's.
Yeah. So, I don't know if I put it on my disappointed films. I don't think I did, but I don't want to annoy Corey tonight. And Kenneth's here. Kenneth's saying hello. Okay. So Joe, what else did you pick?
My others was in 2. I had Across the Spider-Verse.
Yeah. And
then at 1, I had Guardians 3.
Nice. Milky.
Guardians 3 is my 3rd.
Yeah, so I'll go on to mine and so I'll put pictures up. See, this is mine. So it was quite a tough one for me. I think there was something. Yeah, you know what? I was close to putting Barbie in it over A Good Person. I thought because Barbie surprised me. I was like, it's just quite an easy watch. I didn't really expect to enjoy it. I thought it was just alright, quite funny, but it took the piss out of itself a bit. But I think Guardians 3 was really good, and I'm not really into animation, but Across the Spider-Verse quite actually surprised me as well. Like I was actually hooked on the storyline, and then
very well made.
Yeah, and the cliffhanger. I thought the cliffhanger was actually really good. So
Yeah.
I'm actually really. Immediately after the film, I was like, "When's the third one out?" So, anything you guys want to add on the films? I mean, Guardians is brilliant. When it's pretty, is the best
Was
one.
on all three of our lists. Yeah, makes sense, doesn't it? All three of us picked it.
Oh, we've got Harry Potter says about haven't seen Wonka yet, but Wonka I'll send you after Wonka I'll send you a list. Coombsy's seen Wonka, so I've heard good things, and I think it got quite a good review. I'm
I've
not sure
heard
how
it's really good. I really want to watch
Yeah.
it.
you do want to watch it.
Yeah, I wasn't really that bothered, but more with with apprehension. And usually I see a film in December, and we were talking about this the other week that there's not really any films in December that we wanted to watch. But
Yeah.
since I've heard really good reviews about it, it makes me want to see it just to see like a decent film in December. So yeah, I do want to watch it now.
Yeah, was there another film? Was it? It must be Aquaman. Is the film
Man's out
competing?
next week.
That's the film competing, is it? It must be.
Yeah, yeah.
I literally don't know any other film that is out this month. Corey says saw Wonka about an hour ago. It's really damn good. So yeah, I'm quite surprised. So yeah, I'll definitely go see it as well. Anyone want to add anything on Guardians? I mean, Guardians surprised me as well. I didn't think it'd be that good either. I went into the film not really knowing anything about it, like what the plot was or anything. But,
Yeah, same. Yeah, I felt a really loads of variations of emotions during that film. I wasn't expecting to. I thought it was just going to be like sort of happy-go-lucky, and then they might just leave it open-ended at the end where they can go off and do whatever. But I was happy, sad, and everything in between during that film. It was really good.
Because this is, I think, the MCU. This is at the time when the MCU is on the decline, isn't it? I don't think anything that great had come out until Guardians 3 after Endgame, of course. So yeah, this took me by surprise. The soundtrack was brilliant, and the Christmas special was good. You know, it was a nice Christmas special, wasn't it? But it wasn't anything extreme. But yeah, absolutely love Guardians. Really enjoy Man Across Spider-Verse. And the good person I put in, just because I'm a big Florence Pugh fan, it was just nice to see Florence Pugh. And it's probably one of her best films she's done, one of her best performances. Milky, anything you want to add on any of my choices or your films? I know you said about Oppenheimer.
No, I need to watch A Good Person. I know you've raved on about that movie a lot, and I think it was even on a mention for us to maybe watch when we were doing movie things. So yeah, I'll probably watch that before the year ends.
Yep. What was I gonna say about Oppenheimer? Yeah, Oppenheimer. Joe, have you seen Oppenheimer? No, see, I feel like it might be a film you might be better off watching at home. Go watch it at the cinema. I feel like it might be a better film to watch in installments. Watch an hour and a half, and get a drink, get a cup of tea, and then come back, continue to watch the rest. Coombsy says it's not Depp or Wilder, it's the character itself, and it's done well. Chasing the Orange Man was the funniest thing. I'm interested. I was interested about the Pops, because they didn't release an Oompa Loompa as a common, and it was a Funko Shop exclusive. So I'm not sure if that sold out straight away or not. But if the film's a success, I can just hear the rustling. Can you hear the rustling?
I apologise.
You have to have the beer like this. Hold the beer. Mind you, I wouldn't recommend holding the beer like this either. Christina's here. Welcome to the stream, Christina. Merry Christmas. We're all having a little Christmas drink tonight. So thank you for tuning in. Coombsy says Oppenheimer is brilliant until you end it and think about 20 about life for 20 minutes. Yeah, that's very true. Next up, then let's move on. Top three TV shows of 2023. So we'll start with Milky, even though he's got a drink in his hand. So quite a difficult one, this, I think. I've actually forgot my choices already. Yeah.
You want all three?
I think, go on. Let's list all three and then we can discuss, mate.
The Last of Us.
Shout. Yeah.
Gen V.
Yep.
And Big Brother UK.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm a massive Big Brother fan. It returned this year, so it had to be on the list. I couldn't have not put it there.
Yep.
Yeah, they're my three shows.
Yeah. You want to explain a bit more about
So yeah, The Last of Us was obviously a connection to my gaming. When I used to play the games, I loved The Last of Us game, and they did very well with the show. And obviously having Pedro Pascal on there bumped it up as well. Great show, fantastic. Can't wait for season 2. I'm excited because I've played the game, so I'm excited to see what they do with the second season because of certain things that should have changed or should happen. And yeah, I know Anthony said Squid Game. How did you not put it on there? I did put it on there, but I took it off for Big Brother UK because Squid Game just returned, and Big Brother UK is literally my life. I have never missed a single episode since the day it came out. So for it to come back this year was fantastic, and I absolutely loved every bit of it. And Hot D popping, that wasn't this year. That was
that messed me up. No.
Yeah, it's Yellow Jackets as well. Yellow Jackets was not 2023, even though I watched it all this year. It was not 23, so it wasn't on my list. Christine said Pedro Pascal. Debbie does. I think he says Debbie does Dallas every stream.
Gamesy, we're referencing the Squid Game challenge on Netflix, the game show, not the
House of Dragon, Last of Us, a Squid Game. Yeah, quite a lot of people really enjoy Squid Game, the challenge. I think I've done 3 or 4 episodes. I've just done the one where they lick the cookie. Have anyone seen that one?
Yeah.
I've not started watching it yet.
I've watched it all, finished it. I've applied for season 2. Actually applied.
Yeah.
Yeah, I applied for Big Brother and Squid Game.
I do wonder with the concept of Squid Game, like, they're going to have to change the rules, surely. Or, like, come up with a new task. Because kind of what's going to happen.
I'm hoping they follow on with the series. So when Netflix drops season 2, they'll have new games, and then the challenge will follow the games from season 2. So it makes you watch the show to be able to compete. I think that's just what they should do.
That's a good point, yeah. And it's both Netflix. It's a good point. Wayne's not a fan of Squid Game. Squid Game's rubbish. Reacher. I've not heard of Reacher. Anyone heard of Reacher?
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, it's based on Jack Reacher. Yeah. I haven't seen it.
Harry says, Corey, should I start Yellow Jackets? Definitely start Yellow Jackets. So I think, season 2. I think season 2 is set in the winter, but the whole thing's brilliant. Yeah, I'll definitely recommend Yellow Jackets. Milky for Squid Game, mate. I'd love to see you in Squid Game, especially red light, yellow light. That'd be brilliant. Love it. Joe,
like Christmas jumper.
Yeah, with the jumper on. Yeah, Joe. So you're free, mate.
At 3, I had Loki season 2, then The Last of Us, and then Ahsoka.
I think that's mine. I think that's my top 3.
Is it?
Yeah.
So I had Ahsoka 2, and I took it out because I knew Joe would have it. That's why I replaced it with John. I was like, I'm going to give us a little bit of diversity.
Is it the same?
Yeah, it's the same.
Yeah. Yeah. So I didn't do any order. But Joe, do you want to talk about your choices? Was it an easy choice for you, this 3? Or
I was umming and ahhing about Loki, only because I didn't like the first episode, but the rest of the series I really, really liked.
Yeah.
But that was sort of like the only reason, but there wasn't really any other shows that I've watched that would compete with it in any way, I don't think. So that was the only one I was umming about. The Last of Us, I forgot that for a second that it was this year because it seemed like so long ago, because it was what, like February maybe?
I thought, yeah, it feels
it
ages
seems
ago.
like a long time ago. But yeah, Loki, it's absolutely brilliant. And the way it's like left Marvel is just giving me hope for future Marvel projects. The Last of Us is brilliant. I like it when they do something based on a game and it's actually it's true to the game, but still like quite surprising when you watch it. Like I'm watching a story that I've already played and gone through, but like it still seems like shocking to me. Like the scenes in the mall when when they're going through the mall and when she gets bit and stuff like that, I'm like, it still seems shocking. It's like I've literally played this.
Yeah,
it was really good. And then Ahsoka, obviously you all know how I feel about it. Yeah, amazing. Dave Filoni, thank you for this year.
Yeah, so Joe's love for Ahsoka. I think you've done quite a lot on my channel, but on your channel there's a lot of Ahsoka hype and Rebels hype. So yeah, if anyone likes Ahsoka and Rebels, do head over to Joe's channel. But as for myself, I felt it was quite hard. It was quite hard to scroll back and reflect on the year for TV shows. But yeah, so it was Loki season 2 was the one that popped out to me. There are some shows that we've all watched that were quite disappointing that we will come on to. Ahsoka went in there because there was really good moments. Like of course that Hayden Christensen, Anakin, a lot of that was quite a bit eerie, like makes your hair stand up a little bit because it's quite cool to see him back again. And Last of Us, yeah, really did surprise me. I really like the casting. I'm not talking about Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, but the extras. I'm thinking Dwayne. It's not Dwayne, is it?
There you go. Luna.
The bloke with his son.
Yeah. Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. I think all the casting was really good. That episode, the spin-off with Frank and incredible. Have you seen them? Or I think it's for the Emmys or Golden Globes.
Yeah.
For supporting actors, Golden Globe, 5 out of the 6 nominees are all from The Last of Us.
Fair play. I mean, yeah, but yeah, no, I can't complain about that. And Loki season 2.
HBO does is golden.
And Loki season 2. It wasn't a perfect season. I don't think it did have its ups and downs, but I loved. Was it Ki-Hwan, Obi, or Saboris? But I think the most important thing of Loki season 2, it was a good ending. It was a strong ending, and that's what it needed. So I think all with TV shows, it needs a bit of a strong ending, or it needs a good cliffhanger, and it had a good ending this one. So I think that is. Would Loki be your number 1 for the year? Or was it Ahsoka?
For me, Ahsoka for me, and then Last of Us. Loki would be 3 for me, I think. Only because, as you say, like it was a bit of a mixed season. I really, really didn't like the first episode, but the last 3, I'd say, I really, really, really enjoyed.
What's that? Sorry, is that Ahsoka?
Loki.
Yeah. I'd say definitely the last 2. It really stepped up, didn't it? Really stepped up. Milky, what was yours again? Bilky, Big Brother. Squid Game? No, not Squid Game. Big Brother.
Big Brother, The Last of Us, and Gen V. But I only chose Gen V because I knew that Ahsoka would be brought up, and I didn't want to be the same.
That's fine.
So
yeah.
I don't know about you, but like for me, Gen V is very like middle of what my list would be. If I had a top 10, it'd probably be like 5 or 6. I'm just like, I think it's good. There's some aspects of it that's really good, but I'm not like. Do you know what I mean? I'm just excited.
Yeah,
I'm more excited for the boys because of Gen V than I am for Gen V season 2. If that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm more excited now to see how they incorporate Gen V into the boys. I think Gen V is better than the boys, in my opinion.
Do you?
Oh wow.
Yeah, I just think there's a lot more in your face, and I also like how they tackle certain aspects of modern day within the show. You know, like I love I don't know, like, very off topic, but look how Gen V introduced a bisexual character, and then look at how Doctor Who just recently did it. Those two differences are massive when you look at the difference of how they impact television and how they impact the growing world. So for me, Gen V was fantastic.
I've still only
seen The Last of Us as my favorite of the year, not Loki.
I don't really want to choose because it was such a good ending, and The Last of Us wasn't an ending, was it? It was a to be continuation. Yeah. So it's hard. Yeah, it's hard for me to judge. But let's move on then to the next one. We have got. I never knew that was on the next slide. Top 3 Comic Cons of 2023. So I've done my ranking of my cons this year. So it's more about you two, and if you guys. Let me know about your cons. I know Milky, you done 2 cons, didn't you? But you can talk. We still talk about the cons. Yeah, I'm not sure how many.
London, absolutely fantastic. Was my first one. It was also first time meeting up with you. Great weekend, great fun. Edinburgh was a little bit different, but it was also holds memories because I got to meet Joe. It was a great weekend up into the actual event for me. It was fantastic. I enjoyed it. But yeah, I don't know. Thinking about the cons, for me, I look back and it was like a practice year.
Yeah.
I knew I kind of went with like glazed eyes and didn't have a clue what was going on, but I was just happy to be involved. Whereas you already know, I've already booked my hotel for Aberdeen 3 months in advance. I'm planned ahead, so, but that's going to come up later anyway. But yeah, the cons are fantastic. And for me, it's more about meeting you guys and having fun with everybody because it is pretty boring up here in Scotland,
yeah, guys in the chat, do let us know your favorite con of the year. It'd be good to hear what your best cons were. I know I see loads of you in the chat, and I think apart from Wayne, I think everyone else has been to cons this year. So I love to hear what everyone's favorite con was and their experiences with the guests and what people got signed. So yeah, do get your comments in the chat, guys. Joe, well, Milky, you went to London Saturday and Sunday, and you done Edinburgh Saturday, Sunday. So you done 4 days of cons still, didn't you? So
Yeah.
still had your fair share of exploring. Joe, so yeah, you've done quite a few as well this year.
Yeah, as far as days goes, I think I've done 9 or 10.
9.
Yeah, I think so. 8, yeah, probably about 8 actually.
Your celebration, yeah. Meg's just this.
Oh yeah,
I didn't
yeah. Oh, that changes my list. I forgot that.
He's already done with it.
Mine would be then Sunday of Wales would be 3rd for me because of the venue, the way it's laid out. 2 would be LFCC Winter Saturday, and 1 would be Star Wars Celebration.
Yeah, strong one. My dog's crying, by the way. If anyone can hear that.
Edinburgh would be up there for me. It was just the way that the event was laid out, but guest wise was top tier. But yeah, just the way it was laid out and the venue was not great news. But
I think it's the weather as well. Weather's a big factor of everything. Like
yeah.
Weather
was bad at Wales, but you didn't experience it because the way that the venue's laid out. So we never got. It was pouring with rain on the Sunday, but obviously you can park straight underneath.
Yeah, the weather would have been so bad at Edinburgh if the taxi would have just took us to the entrance instead of just dropping you off at the bottom of the road and having to get this way 3 walking to it.
That was a sign. You know? That was a sign. But I was gonna say, well, Wales, like I walked from my hotel to the venue because the weather was okay on the Saturday. But with Edinburgh, we had to get taxis everywhere because of the rain. So I feel like that is a big factor. And then of course it's just you're spending tenors, 15 quid to travel like a mile, and that, the money goes like that, doesn't it? So yeah. So anything else to add on the cons then for 2023? I'm just going to let my dog out while you two discuss.
Just the guests kept getting bigger and bigger for me. It's the last couple of months, especially. A lot of different companies are trying to up each other and just grow and expanding. A little bit's a bit scary because it seems like some companies are trying to grow pretty exponentially, out of nowhere, and don't know whether they can handle it or not. I hope so. But yeah, hopefully the guests just keep getting better and better, and the varieties just carries on being really good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm glad that I got to go to both Monopoly and Showmasters in the same year, and I don't know. I'm looking forward to the new year. It's going to be a good one.
Who are you leaning to more at the moment? Are you more Showmaster?
Monopoly are such a good company for everything they do.
Yeah.
Just Edinburgh was just a bad egg for me.
Yeah, I think we've mentioned it. Like the venue, it was not a good venue for the con and the size of the guests. And I've mentioned it with Manchester Comic Con. They had 4 big guest names cancel, but if they turned up, it just would have been stupid. There's no way the con could have run because of how big the guests were. We've got a few people have dropped in their favorite cons of the year. We'll start with Corey. His number 1 was For the Love of Horror, which is probably his most recent con. Comic-Con Liverpool in April. Yeah, I went to that one. And Comic-Con Manchester. Went to that one as well. So, yeah. Well, I think I've seen a few of your TikToks, Corey. So you got a lot done at For the Love of Horror. I saw you met a lot of people. We've got a lot of Star Wars Celebration talk as well. Harry says Manchester Comic-Con. That's where I met Harry. So it's good to see you there, Harry. Or Liverpool. Telford Takeover. Do let us know in the comments about Telford Takeover because there's a lot of cancellations from what I saw. So it'd be interesting to hear who you did meet. Those are the only ones I've been to this year. But you've been to still a lot. I mean, cons aren't cheap. So, just going to one con, you can spend so much money. But 3 cons in a year is still really good going. And Coombsy says Star Wars Celebration, LFCC Summer, MCM October. I mean, LFCC Summer. What was LC? That's where we met. Yeah. That was. Oh, yeah. I mean, I'm just trying to think of all the guests for Star Wars Celebration. I know Coombsy got a lot done. LFCC, he got quite a bit done, and MCM, he got a lot done as well. So, yeah, I think Coombs went all out at every con this year. But yeah, I mean, I love to do a celebration. Anything you want to add, Joe, on Star Wars Celebration? Like,
It's just the
what was
biggest. It's probably the biggest event I've ever been to. Like, it was so busy, but obviously the venue's really good. Same venue as MCM, the XL.
Yeah.
Which is really good. It was a shame. It's an awkward one because they had like a lot of props and vehicle builds, like AT-ATs and stuff that like actually takes up quite a lot of room walking through, but it's still cool to see. But just the scale of it and the amount of huge guests that like you'll just be stood in a hall or looking at a store and all of a sudden you'll hear like over a tannoy like an interview, turn to your right and it's like, oh, it's Gwendolyn Christie just sat on the stage next to me having an interview. Oh, there's Giancarlo Esposito having an interview. It's just like, it is mad. Yeah, it is crazy.
It's funny how Giancarlo is quite like normal to us now. Like how
Goes to
like,
everything.
Like our interaction.
I've seen him more than grandparents this year.
With some family members, I've seen Giancarlo more. And it's pretty the same when you like Karen Gillan. How Karen Gillan was just walking around the con.
Mm.
I don't remember. Me and Milky had it with Clark Gregg in the summer. He was just walking around, and every time we could hear like a celebrity nearby. It was like, oh, it's Clark Gregg again. It would be nice. I didn't see Matt. I've been to probably like 5 or 6 cons with Matt Smith, and I've never seen him walk around. So I'd love to see Matt Smith just walking around. And then you saw
good at spotting people.
Leo Ashton. I saw Leo Ashton a lot.
Yeah, Leo Ashton. You saw the Mando guys, didn't you, Joe?
Mm.
I can't remember the name. Katie O'Brien and someone else.
They were just stood next. I was just looking at a Lego store trying to find minifigures because I've not bought any yet, and they're both stood next to me just looking at minifigures. So I was about to get the phone out and record, but didn't want to be rude, so I walked like 10, 15 meters away, and then was doing it, and they were just walking around looking at Lego.
Yeah, guys, they took all the fans' money and they're spending it already.
There was a point where like we were waiting to see whether Karen Gillan would come back to do autos in between talks and photos, and we were sat on the floor outside her booth, and I was stood up and just went, "Oh, it's Kit Harington," and they both turned around. Mark and Coombsy, and Kit Harington's just walking past us with his agent. Mad.
No,
Actually, you said to me at the beginning of the year Kit Harington would be announced. I would never have believed you ever.
I'm annoyed as well, Milky. I'm annoyed as well. Don't worry.
Joe, so I have a question for you. Where do you rank the events, Showmasters and the other one, Monopoly? Because that was your first one as well, wasn't it? At London, was that your first Showmasters?
That's my first Showmasters, yeah.
And how did you find that to be? Would you compared to Monopoly structure?
It's hard to say really because like where Monopoly's isn't just one venue or one place. If it was because obviously LFCC. Well, I've only been to a Showmasters event at LFCC. If I'd done 2, I think I could decipher it. But I thought the venue was amazing. The way into it's really good, like really easy. If you got a tube and you got off at Olympia,
the train's brilliant.
Found the barrier and that's it. Staff are really friendly and really helpful. It was really, really good. If I compare that to Edinburgh, I'd say Showmasters. If I compared it to Wells, I think it'd be quite a hard choice. I think probably Showmasters would tip it because the guests were bigger and the queuing was like the same. So it was like 10, 15-minute queues for like what I would consider like Grail guests.
Yeah, I'd like to see how Monopoly would have handled a guest like Kit Harington and the big star that everyone's going to come to see.
Separate room. Every separate room, I think.
Probably separate room, yeah.
David Harbour's separate room. So Kit Harington's, he's being a David Harbour. So he definitely. It's like the I'm thinking Driscoll brothers, not Driscoll brothers. Is it the Vampire Diaries brothers? Salvatore brothers.
Salvatore brothers. Yeah.
They got separate rooms, didn't they? So we didn't see them in Edinburgh, did we? So
I just saw them on the stage talk. That was it.
Yeah.
One thing Coombsy can relate to, and I don't know if you went, Joe, as well, but Milky, did you? I can't remember if you. I think you went as well. But one of the good things about Showmasters and LFCC is the pub next door as well.
Yeah, we
we all went to the pub. Yeah,
You know what I mean? So I think that's a big plus. With a lot of these cons, the pub or corner shops, you're normally quite far away. Especially like say like the Wales Comic Con, the venue's brilliant. But if you want to get something outside the con, you got the burger vans outside, but there's no shops out on them high roads. And
Oh no, yeah.
Wait till Aberdeen, bro.
It's like quarter of an hour, 20-minute walk.
Aberdeen's going to be great. I don't know if you know what's inside that place, but I know you saw the pictures of it.
Yeah, I've just seen it outside. It looks unreal, doesn't it? Yeah, Coombsy makes a good point about Telford. It's probably going to be defunct in a few years. They've already given up the venue. Yeah,
they've won it, haven't they?
Yeah, we're going to come on to 2024 and stuff. So we'll chat about that later on in the stream. Coombsy also said Kit Harington was stupidly easy with the early virtual queue. So that's the thing. I think when I first got into cons, I weren't a fan of virtual queues. I was like, it's a bit unfair. I feel like some people, it feels a bit like cheating. But if you queue up early enough and you get the virtual queue, you kind of deserve that spot. But yeah, I think with the amount of queuing you do at these Monopoly events, virtual queuing could be the way forward. What do you guys think about virtual queuing?
Brilliant.
Did you do it?
Yeah,
but I didn't do it, but because we had the wonderful, amazing Dan the Joker who had everything in his pocket and backhand. He just knew what was going on. Like as soon as we got there, he was like, "Oh, you're waiting for somebody," and he'd just give you a ticket and then give you a ticket. So it was because we had friends. It was super cool, but I don't know how I would have done it if I was just on my own as a solo visitor.
Dan's like, I'll have virtual queue ticket number 1 to 20, and then he just gives out to all his mates.
He does. He's brilliant. Because they don't really explain to you what to do they? There's no signs on the floor telling you where to go and do all this. So if you were just a solo visitor for your first time,
if you didn't have a Scooby, you'd be
like, what do I do?
Yeah,
you're just automatically drawn towards the stalls where you're going to spend money, and you don't realize you've missed your signing time upstairs because everyone's rushed to it.
Yeah,
so
that's the same. Like with me, I was like, well, I slept in. I was still there at 7:45, but I was probably 100 odd people deep in the queue, and I was like, oh no, because Mark Coombsy and Dan were at the front, and I was like, I'm not gonna get a virtual queue ticket that's like lower than 100 here, and like all of mine that I wanted, I was like in and around 25 to 40. And I was like, just as you say, because people that are just queuing early to get in early are just going straight in front.
Yeah. It was brilliant with the video on, was it the Showmasters website or Instagram page when it shows you the crowd going in, and everyone's like headless chickens, and you got Dan and Coombsy like, I know exactly where I'm going. You just see the Joker and Coombsy go straight to where they need to go, like no nonsense. But yeah, we've got Mark in the stream, so we're wishing everyone Merry Christmas. A Merry Christmas, Mark. Hope you're having a good one, mate. Thanks for tuning into the stream tonight. Yeah, right now we're reviewing cons of 2023, or our top 3 cons. Coombsy said we had virtual queues of under 50 for all, and it worked for Bar Karen. Mark managed a miracle for that. Those Golden Pass people actually made it easier for us. They put us in a smaller queue. We spoke about this on one of my lives about Golden Pass, but we didn't really know what it meant because it wasn't a Diamond Pass. You got like a free guest talk ticket, but Showmasters chose the guest talk, so we didn't really know what you actually got for it. It was very they worked their way around it to save themselves money, but yeah, it looks like I don't know if you needed Diamond Passes. Yeah, Joe, you'd know. Would I need a Diamond Pass if I went to that con that day?
For Karen Gillan, yeah, and that's it.
Yeah.
Only Karen Gillan, not for Kit.
No, we got kits done at like 11:30, and that was we went past assuming it was still
11:30.
Diamond, thinking it was still Diamond Passes, and they went, oh no, it's virtual queue tickets. That's 100 now. We were like, oh okay, queued 10 minutes, was done.
Wow, that's thorough.
Mad.
Like, of course, that they are normal people, but they don't feel like normal people when you get that ease of access, like Elijah Wood. We got there, and we're like fourth in the queue. We're like, what's going on here?
We just assumed they'd shut it off. They're like, oh, they've just not put the barriers on. And he did go for a photo shoot not long after. Yeah, but it was just dead, and that wasn't like early. That was like at 11 or 11:30. Because we'd slept in, left the hotel at about 10, gone and got breakfast, and then got ourselves over to the con, and then
What time did you actually leave the con?
What LFCC?
Yeah.
4:30 maybe. But I had all my stuff done by like 2, and that was including going for
A pint.
been for lunch and a pint in between.
Yeah, so yeah, you probably because the guests probably have their lunch break around what one or two ish.
Yeah, I guess so.
So you probably got it all done before their lunch, which is
Yeah.
ridiculous. Actually ridiculous.
Yeah.
Mark says I got Karen without the diamond pass, but that was mostly luck than anything. But yeah, that's mad. That's actually like the money you have to spend for a diamond pass to what the actual autograph is ridiculous, isn't it? So you might as well,
especially with the free other stuff, isn't any good.
yeah.
The gift is a poster, and I think Mark's gift for Olivia Cook's was a poster and like a notepad that you'd get in the works for £1.
Yeah,
no, that's not good.
Like you might as well, be a bit cheeky or try your luck and try and save yourself the 100, 120, 130 pound difference for what these things are. Because
I'd like them to give you like a t-shirt. Sorry to cut you up, Tom. I'd like them to give you a t-shirt for the con for that year or something. I had a diamond pass for LFCC 23, and it was just a printed t-shirt. And every diamond pass when you bought it, you got access to the t-shirt as well.
Yeah,
something
like
that. I'd be
merch
happy
or
with it.
something.
Yeah, exactly. Exclusive merch or 50% off. The website where they sell the autographs and stuff.
A lot of the times at these things, if you're polite and you just ask questions and stuff with staff, they will help you, because a lot of people don't really know how it works, so they just get a bit pissy with the staff as if it's all the staff's fault. And like quite a lot of people are quite blunt and rude. If you're just nice, polite, and you just ask,
it don't work.
If you are nice, they are happy to help you. Generally speaking, I've not really had a bad experience with staff at a con.
Yeah. But that's one thing I was going to say about cons, which I feel like they should do, is the pendants. The necklaces we wear. I feel like it's not that expensive to make, is it? But you feel a bit more important. And with our little passes at MCM, they done it with Star Wars Celebration, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
The
Pendant.
lanyards,
Yeah, the lanyard. That's the word. Yeah. So I feel like that, and even if you get like a diamond pass for that, it might be.
Diamond passes at LFTC they gave. I'm not sure if they did actually. I think they might have give lanyards.
I feel like that looks a bit better, and it just makes you feel a bit better.
It's a memento as well to go home and hang. To remember.
Yeah, I'm not sure where mine is. Oh, it's actually right here. There you go. Right here. There we go. Saying that. You still got yours, Joe? I'm sure Coombsy, Mark, you still got your whatnot bags. Milky, you got your whatnot bag.
My whatnot bag, yeah.
You know what I mean? Little things like
I just put my hand in my whatnot bag, thinking it's in there. That wig's in there.
I remember that. Right, we'll go through a few more comments on the cons, and then we'll move on to the next one. Mark says the blonde guy sneaks me into Karen, but me and Coombsy were chatting to him the day before. Was it? Oh, was that you do Friday? Was that you do Friday as well? Did Coombsy Mark do Friday as well?
No, they went Friday to collect.
Oh, see what you mean? Yeah.
To collect Olivia Cook's diamond pass.
Yeah.
And they were just talking to some staff.
Do you remember what it was? The diamond pass.
What for?
The gift. Sorry, the gift.
Yeah, it was a poster and a little note, a little like £1 notepad.
A poster and a notepad, or
yeah.
I don't just not worth it.
Equivalent of probably like £7.
Yeah, but 10 and the guarantee. But I think all these cons say it's a guarantee at your discretion. Like you're responsible once you've bought the guarantee. It's down to you.
Yeah, you've still got to be there. Like first, it doesn't mean because when they go through stuff for the queuing systems, they're like right diamond pass batch 1, but that's obviously the first slot in the day. So if you turn up at midday, they in reality, technically they should put you to the front of the queue if there's another batch queuing. But if someone goes, well, no, you're kind of like you're gonna have to just join the back of the queue and you miss it.
Yeah,
still your own fault.
I'm no more. Yeah, you missed your batch. I spent £250. Yeah, but that was at 10 a.m.
Unless you're Frank Skinner, and they'll just stick him at the front of the queue.
Not my fault. yeah.
Frank Skinner, I remember him walking around. I was like, is that Frank Skinner?
I thought you was doing Cockney rhyme there, Frank Skinner. You actually mean Frank Skinner.
He was in front of us at for Ian McDermott, and we were Dan got a picture, and we were having like a little bit of banter back and forth, and then a staff member just came and said, "Oh, Frank, do you want to come to the front?" He goes, "Yeah, okay," and we were going, "Oh yeah, celebrity treatment, is it celebrity treatment?"
I got 200 subs,
and he was just going,
"Yeah, fair." He's got and he can afford it. You know what I mean? He can afford Diamond Pass. That's the problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He can buy these things. Mark says, I think Olivia for 135 was okay, but the others were massively overpriced for Kit, Court, and Karen. Yeah, so I do feel like now Olivia's price is fair. Well, I thought that her price was fair at the time as well.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot more next time. I'm telling you now.
That's what I was about to come on to. I know, like Mark was selling the pop for 100, and it's actually a great price. It really is a great price. So I'm not sure if that pop is still available, but yeah, I mean, it's going to go up. Yeah,
the events of season 2 will skyrocket Olivia Cook in the celebrity world.
All right, we're moving on. I don't want spoilers. Top 3 Funko Pops for 2023. Did you both fill these out? Did you both see these ones? Yeah. Did it release in 2023? I don't even know.
I don't know, but I got it signed in 2023. So.
All right. Yep.
One of the other one is I haven't got it yet. It's Viserys, the new second wave of House of the Dragon. Viserys sat on the throne because Viserys is my favorite king in the entirety of Game of Thrones lore. He's big. My favorite king. Yeah, it's big. He's my favorite king, and then bear with me when I get one more pop because it's in the bottom of the spot.
Wait, more than Jon Snow, like King of the North.
Bear with me.
Oh.
Where is it?
I'll try and put your big screen.
He's lost it.
I've got so many pops down here.
You don't collect pops. You don't collect.
Well, I've got a Jamie Lannister NFT.
How many piece? 8,000.
2,700.
2,000. Right.
But it's less than that because not all of them were collected and some of them were burned. But here's my number 1 pop of the year. Jon Snow as Wildling.
There was people getting that signed, weren't there, at LFCC? Oh, yeah, at LFCC. There was a guy in front getting it signed. It was like, how has he got that already?
Yeah. Well, these were in America for a while, and I just got them sent over to me. You also got many-faced Arya Stark.
They are slightly more detailed. I don't know what it is. Like, it's really hard to work out what the extra detail is.
And then Hack in a jar with the mask.
Yeah, mate, because he does cons as well, so you should definitely get that signed.
Yeah, he just did Telford, didn't he?
Yeah, I'd love to meet him.
Yeah, I will be getting all of these signed. That's my plan with all of the NFTs.
Because they're limited pieces as well. You know what I mean? If
I met him as well, I'd get a Jack and Pop signed, and instead of getting it to Joe, I'd get it to no one.
Yeah. So he has no name.
They've dropped in value. They've dropped a lot in value, but to me, they're priceless. You know, they're NFTs. I've got them. I've got the House of the Dragon ones as well on the way.
So what is your top 3?
My top 3 is Daemon Targaryen signed, Jon Snow royalty NFT pop, and the Viserys sat on the throne, which I haven't got yet, which I'm going to get from shout out Titan Pops because he's sending me the whole set.
Yeah, Time Pops is great. Yeah, I do.
He reached out to me yesterday and said, Milky, I just got a notification that Funko is sending me them. And I was like, cool, I get paid January. He's like, okay, there's a whole set there for you. Do you want the chasers as well? I said, yes, please. And he's like, okay, all done.
No way. All right.
So I've got everything.
Yeah, Time Pops. Cancel them chases. Mate, no way. Yeah, I need to get involved. Yeah, no, he's great. Right, let's get this stream back. Let's see what chat's saying. Top 3 Funko Pops. Corey says, top 3 Funkos, all yellow jackets. Natalie, Coach Scott, and Lottie Matthews. Yeah, they do look great. Did you get the whole collection? I've not got any yet, but I definitely want to buy them all, and I want to buy a mate at work Misty to wind him up because we have a bit of banter about Misty. Viserys Targaryen is my favorite character in the Game of Thrones universe.
Well done, Corey.
Yeah, I mean, I do love Viserys, and
My
of
favourite
course,
king.
because I got my signs as well. I love it. I love Paddy even more. Why have they dropped in value then? Sorry, I'll put
NFTs are on the way out. They're terrible, to be honest.
the hype's not there no more.
Not really. They're
Or is,
doing
it, or,
terrible drops.
or is it because these new release pops have affected it?
Yeah, I think
Yeah, both probably,
the
yeah.
rubbish waves that have recently come out have affected everything. It's the fact that you go online, you join a queue. It's quite easy to get them if you know how to get them, but you've still got to wait 7 to possibly 12 months before you've got them in hand. Like these are the Game of Thrones ones. I filmed a live stream in 2022 regarding these pops, and now I've got them in hand. You know?
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. Anthony says, "What are these pops? I only collect sodas." Coomsy's top 3 pops of the year. I'm guessing, of course, this is signed Toby, Robert, and Andrew. Corey's missing 3. He's broke right now. Yeah, let us know what ones you're missing, Corey. They're like £100 unless it's like the 1K. That's mad. That is a big drop.
The Hopper soda, Anthony. There's one for you. Look, I've got the Hopper soda.
Have you opened it?
Yeah, it's a common.
What's the chase? A donut or a hat?
I believe it's the donut, is it? Or the I don't know.
The donut will be Homer
Mystery
Simpson.
box.
Probably. I'm pretty getting
It was in a
confused.
mystery box. So.
We'll come to you, Joe. Oh, sorry, mate.
Have you got this Hopper?
I've got.
The Hopper soda.
I don't think I've got a Stranger Things one. I don't know. I haven't got any.
Okay, well we'll swap it for Jürgen. We'll send it in the new year.
Yeah, I thought I had some. I don't know why I don't. Maybe I do. I'll have to have a look. Joe, on to you now, mate. Your top 3 pops of the year. Is there a phone in there? Is there a phone in there?
There is not.
No.
So these are top 3 pops for me that I think both look really good. The packaging's really good. That have been released in 2023. Not ones that I've picked up or got signed, just ones that have been released. So my number 3 is the SDCC Frodo.
Yep.
I just think it looks so good. The detail on it's amazing, and the difference between that and like the commoner Frodo is loads different. So I think that's really good. Number 2 is the new Viserys Chase. I think it looks so sick. Massive kick in the teeth for people that have got the NFT, but
yep.
I just think it looks class, and I think the packaging is better than the NFTs.
Wait,
I really like the packaging for the new House of Dragon pops.
Say that again.
This new wave.
Have you got him, Viserys?
No, I tried to order it.
No, that's the House of the Dragon
I've
ones.
got it on Notify.
Oh yeah, my bad. Sorry, yeah.
And then my number 1 is Hu Yang. I think Hu Yang looks unreal.
Nice.
I think it's such a good looking pot.
I was going to say I can't talk about mine, but I bought mine in the Disney shop on Oxford Street. I got home. Look at that. It's absolute battered. So in the Disney store, they give you the massive bag for life. It's like massive. And the bag got caught in between my legs. So I need to get a new one. So it's worth absolute nothing. But I love, hopefully David Tennant, we will be able to meet next year. That'd be really cool. And there'll be so many fan bases that I'd love to meet David Tennant. You've got Doctor Who, Jessica Jones, even. Yeah, I know Coogie's got the. I'm thinking a little Killmonger, not Killmonger. Killer something. I thought his name. Coogie's going to be shouting at the screen right now. Kilgrave. I think it's Kilgrave. And then, of course, now Star Wars universe. So everyone wants David Tennant now at a con.
Yeah.
So sorry, just recap, Joe. Your top 3: Hu Yang,
SDC, Frodo,
yep,
and Viserys Chase.
Viserys. Yeah, the Viserys Chase is awesome. Yeah, he's really, really cool. That's my impression of Viserys when I think of him. Yeah. I think looking shit, unfortunately. not looking like how he does with the comment I got. Let's have a look at the chat. The chat's been going off tonight. Do appreciate all the comments. Just keep firing them away. I'll bring every comment up onto the screen. Anthony's got the Hopper Chase. Let us. What is the Hopper Chase? I'd love to know. I'm guessing it was with or without a hat. I'm not too sure what one he's put. I think the Coombsy says. I think the Growl from House of Dragons is like 350. Billy
Mhm.
Overs. What is the Grail? A dragon?
The girl for House of the Dragon isn't it? I
Matt
don't know.
Smith, isn't it? I thought it was Damon.
Oh yeah, it's Damon.
Damon's like, yeah.
I can't remember. I don't. What? Yeah, it's Damon, but what?
It's just
Just
literally
Damon?
just a normal stance. He's kind of just stood normal. In my opinion, it doesn't look as good as the Funko Shop exclusive.
No, the ones that the comments that the Funko Shop just dropped are way better than the NFTs.
Yeah, because they're more. Yeah, every like new drop, it's more. There's more effort gone into the design of the pop. It's literally all it is.
And it
I don't really know.
wasn't 4-inch. It wasn't just 4-inch characters. There was a dragon. There was a guy on a throne. Different variety.
Yeah. Corey says I'm missing Van, Tyson, and Misty. I didn't choose to get them over others because I don't like. You gotta get Misty, mate. You gotta get Misty. Misty's the OG. Wayne says I've been lucky 3 weeks in a row with 3 trips to Tesco. 3 shows been opened by other people, and all 3 chases. That's so I picked them up. Yeah, I saw the Miles Morales one. The Miles Morales one's nice. That is a really cool soda. Mark says, Milky, can you send me those Chase House of the Dragons? Yeah, see how many you can get off him. See
I
what he
literally
says.
just reached out and said I want the whole set, and he said, "Do you want the chasers too?" I said, "Yep."
I won't bother getting the comment then because he ain't going to send me the chase, is he? He's going to your house. Anthony says, I got my Holy Grail Chase soda for myself for Christmas. Milky knows.
She-Ra. We bought the She-Ra soda.
David Tennant lives in West London, so he's probably at the cons again. Yeah, I hope so. The Spot. Oh, yeah, the Spot. Yeah, the Spot Spider-Man 2099. Miles. So anyone want to guess mine then? Top 3 Funkos 2023? For me, I've done it by pops I own. So a bit.
You've done it by stuff that you own, have you?
Yeah.
Um,
It's really weird because you're looking back and you're
Alligator
like,
Loki.
nah, that's last year.
Beckner House, Krill House.
Yeah, that's one. Yeah. The other one, you'll be very surprised how that is 2023. You'll be like, wow, it feels like a year before. I can't remember.
Aragorn.
No, I can't remember what number 3 is though. Chiswick, yeah, I've heard of Chiswick. We didn't go anywhere near. Chiswick is, yeah, Chiswick's past hands. Yeah, Chiswick's not that far away.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I have to go through Chiswick.
Let's have a look at my top 3 pops. I can't remember 2 at the 3. But the first one is quite a surprise that it's actually 2023. It feels like years ago already. Oh, the second one, sorry. So yeah, someone for Crew House.
Oh, Indiana Jones.
Yeah, just just that you get to own an indie pop, Just so happy to own an indie pop. I weren't too bothered about if he's holding a whip, if he's got the jacket or not. And the middle one, of course, Andrew Garfield Spider-Man pop. Again, the pop's so good. And the detail on it with him holding the mask. So all these pops, I didn't really think they'd actually be created. So I actually got to hand it to Funko for actually making them because I really appreciate them. I love them all. So these are my top 3 pops of 2023. Sadly, the Indiana Jones one never going to get signed. Andrew Garfield one probably never going to get signed. The Vecna one could get signed, but it's one that I'll probably keep out of books anyway. But yeah, I'm really happy with them 3. Milky, your thoughts on them 3 pops?
Love them, yeah. I see the Spider-Man one and I instantly think of the video with you with the costume.
Yeah.
When you put the mask on, love that video. The Krill House it's fantastic. I like that Funko actually gave you Vecna with it because the way they've been over the last year, I wouldn't have been surprised if they just gave you the house and made you buy Vecna separate.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's really cool that they do that. And Indy, I still need to watch the movie, the new one.
It's just come out on Disney Plus.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a check.
Yeah, so yeah, I need to give another watch. But Joe, your thoughts on my top 3, mate?
Yeah, the Crew House is sick. I think that's the best Spider-Man pop they've released, like on its own. It's just so good. I really like
the hair detail. Look at the hair details, unreal.
Yeah, it is class. I just love the mask, like the eyes on that. Yeah, so good. And then I was very close to putting an Indiana Jones in mine as well. Any of them from the new one of Indy and the NYCC. It's just very nostalgic, I absolutely love Indiana Jones. And when the when the new film came out, I had to get one just for nostalgia. Yeah, very good list, sir.
Yeah, the other ones are still, well, they're all still available to buy, aren't they? Really, the indie pops.
Everywhere, yeah.
I was
Entertainer still got all of them.
in Forbidden Planet. I was in the other day, and they're all still there with the sticker. So, yeah, I don't think the movie went down too well. If the pops are still available to buy, that's a good sign.
Don't
I
know
was
why
in-
though. I really enjoyed it.
Did you?
Yeah.
I probably need to watch it again. But I don't know. I feel like because it's an end of a journey, you kind of feel a bit bitter about it all because there ain't going to be another one with Harrison Ford at least. Let's see what the chat is saying. I think everyone's chatting about David Tennant, where he lives. Coos makes a great point. He did come out this year. I love the Green Goblin from No Way Home. I got the metallic special edition Green Goblin, and that's an unreal pop as well. A pop I didn't really ever expect Funko to make, but of course now the only way before you was ever going to get a Green Goblin pop would have been if they made Spider-Man, the OG Spider-Man pops. But because of No Way Home, they've you got a Doc Ock, you got a Sandman, you got an Electro, and you got a Green Goblin, of course. So yeah, No Way Home give the opportunity to make so many great pops. Kiri also says should have done Spider-Man 20th anniversary wave though. That'd been really cool. Did you see the other anniversary today on Twitter or online?
No.
Ah, come on, guys. There's a big 20 years today. This film was released in cinemas.
20. Oh yeah, Return of the King.
Yeah, Return of the King was in cinemas 20 years today. So makes me feel old to me. But did you guys see it in the cinema?
I don't know if I saw it at cinema. I can't remember. If I did, I can't remember because I would have been 7, 8.
Yeah, I assume I saw it in cinema, but I can't recall myself going. Auntie says, Milky, your builders are sleeping. Need to get them to work.
Clash of Clans.
I was like, what's going on there?
We're in a clan on Clash of Clans, so yeah, you can tell that my sleepers are probably not working.
That's a good one. Auntie says, need Indiana Jones sodas. And Coom says, the next one is Indiana Jones and the Legend of the Retirement Home. Sadly, yes. Yeah, sadly. And Christine likes the pops. Anyway, next up then. Coming on to negatives now. So negatives of 2023. So we're going to have quite a balanced stream. Might have a bit of a heated discussion here. We don't know. So we'll start with Milky then. Movie disappointments.
What, you want all three of them?
Yeah, let's do all three.
Blood and Honey, Winnie the Pooh.
yeah.
But I think that's a cop-out answer because I think it was expected to be terrible. It's Winnie the Pooh and it's horror, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it was still really hard to watch. The Flash was just terrible. The Flash was absolutely pants.
I think
and
I
Fast and Furious X.
Oh, I like that.
I thought you loved it.
I quite like Fast 10.
Compared to all the others, that was a disappointment.
Well, did you still like it, or is you just?
I just wish they'd kill the franchise off now. I don't think they should keep doing more.
What, it's still going?
Yeah, it's still going. There'll be more.
It's quite. Oh, I don't know. It feels like an insult. It's just I don't.
There's at least 2 more.
I don't get it. Like, are they doing merch? Like, I don't really get why they keep doing it. Or the actors haven't got other jobs. Like, I know Brie Larson's. You got Brie Larson. Who's it? Vin
Jason
Diesel.
Momoa is class in it.
Yeah, it's a 3-part movie. Exactly.
So yeah, I've not seen Fast and Furious. So Joe, do you agree?
I actually really like Fast 10. My favorite Fast and Furious film's 5, and they link 10 to 5, which I liked. So yeah, I quite enjoyed it. There's some stuff in it that's obviously like way over the top, but it's been at that point for like 6 or 7 films now where things are over the top, so you expect it. I think it's the best one they've done since Paul Walker died. I would say it's better than 9.
Yeah, I just think it was the ending. I wanted it to be an end to the franchise with 10.
Yeah, same.
They clearly connected it onto more just to make more money and stuff, and because of the disagreements with The Rock and Vin Diesel and all that stuff, it's like, just get over it. Paul wouldn't have wanted this to happen. Just deal with it, get it done, and have a good day. But yeah, so that's probably where it sits because of I went with the disappointment factor of it. Really did disappoint me.
Yeah, that's why I come up with the topic, just to,
it's not a bad movie.
Get a bit of discussion. Yeah. But didn't they promote it as like the last one? I thought they promoted it
Yeah.
as like the end of the yeah, one more race or
And
something.
they changed it halfway through after they made it and said now it's gonna be a 2-parter. And then he was at the premiere for it, Vin Diesel, and he went, "Oh, now it's a 3-part film," and then walks off like, "Ha ha ha." It's just because they know they're gonna make a killing on it. I mean, fair enough, but yeah, just
Is he doing anything else in Diesel? I don't
I
really
am
watch.
Groot.
That's done as well. Oh, I am Groot.
No,
TV.
no, they'll carry on.
Yeah,
Being
there's
something.
TV.
He makes
Yeah.
a fortune as well because he says it in like 12 languages, doesn't he?
Oh yeah. Oh, I saw that on the
Me
was it
amo
Jimmy
Groot.
Kimmel. Yeah, me amo. Yeah. As it was chat saying, Coombsy says, I think it's about Winnie the Pooh. That movie's a masterpiece. There's no reason he's at the London Cons all the time. Yeah. Well, I was thinking about that, the crab feeder. Now the crab feeder's got a Funko Pop from House of Dragon. So I want him to come back so I can get a crab feeder signed Funko Pop. That'd be really cool. Fast X is now a 3-part movie. Winnie the Pooh horror, The Nun, that's all for me. Only 2. That's disappointing. Oh, is that The Nun 2? Yeah, I guess that's The Nun 2. I've not seen The Nun 2 yet. Nun 1 was okay, but it wasn't the same level as the Conjuring films. I told Ryan to get a window. Did he tell you? Yeah. I don't think I would have ever got a pop, to be fair.
Yeah, no, I didn't get one. I didn't think there'd ever be a crab feeder pop. I think we had that discussion. Like, do you think they would ever bring out one? And he was a very minor character, killed in one episode. Maybe.
Yeah,
not.
it's true. He's the one.
Did they bring him for Wave 2? Like, what?
He didn't even have a line, did he? I don't think he had one.
No, he didn't speak. No.
Yeah, so, yeah, it's just one of them. Joe, were any of Ryan's in your top 3?
No.
Oh, I forgot what mine is.
Mine is 65. You seen that?
Shout, yeah.
That is awful.
Where Adam Driver's technically an alien. He's not even actually a human. That's
yeah, and it had the premise of being a really good film. The budget was good. Casting was good.
Trailer's good.
Yeah, and the trailer was really good. So I was excited to watch it.
Yeah.
But this is a sci-fi redemption for Adam Driver. And it is absolutely poo.
And we get to see dinosaurs on the big screen, but it's just...
It was so bad.
One T-Rex.
Yeah, it's really disappointing. We watched it, and both me and Meg just like, that was really shit on it. Both like, oh, okay. So yeah, I had 65. Blue Beetle.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Terrible.
I was expecting it to be bad. But because it's like the reset of the DCEU, there was like some hope still, but no, it's bad. And my number one, you're not gonna like this, is Barbie.
So you expected it to be better?
Yeah, because everyone was saying it was amazing and the budget was really good, the casting is really good, and it was just the most mumble jumbled, like random narrative. I was just watching it, just every 10 minutes, just laughing, like, what is going on? Just none of it's making sense. And then like Will Ferrell pops up, it's like, what is going on? Yeah,
I've still not seen it. But the best thing that Barbie did was release on the same weekend as Oppenheimer.
Yeah, Barbenheimer as a hype was mad. But
That was why it got so many views.
Yeah, Barbenheimer's brilliant. The only thing I'd defend Barbie was that I knew Barbie wasn't intended for me. So, like, we wasn't the target audience. So, not like we're not meant to see it technically, but I saw it because I was doing Barbenheimer.
It's all about inclusion, dude. Anyone can enjoy it, and I did not.
Yeah. Every film should be for everyone. Did you do Barbenheimer?
No. I watched Barbie on a stick, but I've not. I've not watched Oppenheimer. I was really busy at the time.
See,
trying to get 8 hours to watch it. I didn't have time.
Yeah, I done Barbenheimer, watching Barbie and then Oppenheimer. But I think Coombsy done it the other way around, Oppenheimer and Barbie, which I think is how people are doing it. But I done it Barbie and then Oppenheimer because it's called Barbenheimer, not Open Barbie. So
you're going from pink and crazy to the destruction and depression.
Yeah, and I was tired. Like 10 minutes into Oppenheimer, I'm like, I can't be asked.
Yeah, not the best thing to do.
Yeah, so I think that probably affected my Oppenheimer experience. But there's actually, sorry, it's Blue Beetle, Barbie, and 65.
65.
Yeah, an honourable mention as well. Ant-Man Quantumania was also a massive disappointment.
That's
All
yeah.
All Ant-Mans are terrible. Don't worry about it.
Jonathan Majors was class in it. Kang was menacing, but the actual like plot line and stuff was just so rushed. It was just felt needless. Too much comedy. Standard Marvel these days. Just too much comedy in a.
Because I love Ant-Man. I love Paul Rudd, and I went to the cinema. I went to the cinema to see it with one of my workmates, and we both go in there thinking the comedy in Ant-Man's actually all right. Like it's actually not too bad. The story is actually going to advance the MCU. And Phase 4, I think it's Phase 4, might be Phase 5. I can't keep up. So I thought, at least the next phase of Marvel is going to advance. And I come out and I looked at my mate. I was like, "Did you like it?" And he shook his head. And I was like, "No, I didn't like it either," which I was really disappointed about because I was really looking forward just to seeing Ant-Man again on a big screen. But Joe, you've actually said 2 out of my 3 movie disappointments. I can't remember what my third one is. So look, Indiana Jones. So I went Ant-Man, Quantumania, Blue Beetle, and Indiana Jones. So, but Indiana Jones, I didn't expect it to be good either, even though it was a disappointment. But the ending didn't really work. What do you think, Milky? Have you seen Indiana Jones, the latest one? No, you haven't.
I loved it.
Did you like the ending or like the?
Please feel free. You don't worry about spoilers for me.
But the unrealistic.
I really liked it.
Ending. I can't. So basically, time travel is now a thing in MCU. MCU in Lucasfilms.
But like the first Indiana Jones is about God and the Ark, and it can just kill everyone, and that was real. And then in the third one, it's that the Holy Grail literally grants eternal life. So they've always been far fetched and like way over the top.
Yeah.
So like the time travel, and like in the last one, there was bloody aliens and all sorts of crap.
Yeah. So that's the thing. I thought this one was to rectify the last one.
Yeah.
Which
I really liked it. I thought it was really good. It felt really nostalgic, Indiana Jones, but the fourth one felt beyond far fetched for me. I know, like the point is with like with archaeology and stuff, anything to do with religion and that sort of thing, I find really interesting. Of like them telling that in a fiction sense. But then when they're doing like aliens and going just creating sort of fiction, it's just a bit like, oh, why are you bringing sci-fi into something that's supposed to be like you're looking for something that people have been looking for thousands of years that probably doesn't exist. Yeah. And that's really cool to see in this. And I really enjoyed it with the stuff with Archimedes and things like that. I thought it was really cool. And like I always loved the locations in Indiana Jones. And this felt like it went back to an old school indie film with like salas in it and going to these different sort of, different countries. I thought it was great. Really made me feel like I was watching it again for the first time.
I did enjoy the first half hour with the flashback. CGI. You didn't?
No, that's the only bit I didn't like. I didn't like the. I thought the CGI in his face. I didn't think the AI on his face looked very good.
It didn't. Yeah, I don't think it worked, but I enjoyed it because it was like I'd see what you're trying to do. But my biggest problem with it was the sidekicks, the extras, Phoebe Weather-Bridges. Not a fan, and then how she turned out to be like a bit of a traitor. I was like, and then she like betrayed him again, and then again. I was just like, what's going on here? Like, I can't even keep up. Is she? Does she even like Indiana Jones?
That used to happen in Indiana Jones films. That's what I mean, like with nostalgia, like Temple of Doom. He's being crossed all the time.
Yeah. No, I did give that. For me, I don't know. I wanted nostalgia, but a good ending. For me, I didn't get it. But yeah, I mean, this is why I created the slide for a bit of disagreement. But we're in agreement with Blue Beetle and Ant-Man. And Blue Beetle was just the same plot to every other superhero film, wasn't it? Really? Like, I don't think
it's just shit.
Milky, have you seen Blue Beetle?
Yeah, it's terrible. It was just on. I watched it. It wasn't it wasn't anything to write home about. Like you said, it was a generic plot line for a superhero. You know, some funny bits in it, but yeah, it wasn't that good.
It is just so generic, isn't it?
Like, was it as like the Blue Beetle villain is the same guy but in the same suit but in red, isn't it? Literally,
Pretty much.
Red Beetle is the villain, basically. But yeah, Blue Beetle.
Beetlejuice should have been the villain. That would have been funnier.
But that was the point, though. Like, this was meant to be like a fresh start, technically, wasn't it? This was meant to be the next big thing.
Yeah, it's the first one of like DC's new James Gunn verse or whatever.
It just
And
didn't
it's
happen.
just, yeah.
So is Aquaman part of it or not? I don't know if it is. Well, Jason
I
Momoa
don't think
said
so. I think they're going to recast him because apparently they want Jason Momoa in it, but not as Aquaman anymore. But they want to recast him as something else. It's like, as what?
Yeah.
Why?
See, I can never take it seriously, DC.
That movie's just going to get views because everyone's going to see what happened with Amber Heard. That's why people are going to watch that movie.
Yeah.
Flashlight's got.
I'm going to watch it though because I like Jason Momoa.
I'll still watch. Oh yeah, I'll watch it. I'm not a massive fan of the Aquaman movies.
They've not put her in any of the posters, which is funny.
No,
Oh, is she meant to be in the sequel?
no,
She's in it, yeah.
Oh, is she in it? I thought she'd been removed.
No, she's in it.
Anyway, let's see what the chat's saying. Well, quite a few comments. Sorry, guys, I'm just scrolling up. Wayne says Barbie's Tales film for life. Harry says, "Oh, this is an interesting one. Disappointing films: Quantumania and the Marvels and Barbie. Anyone seen the Marvels yet?
Not yet.
No, I'm not going to watch it.
Yeah, I've seen the HD link is out on them website. So
Oh, I'll watch that this week.
yeah, so yeah, I need to try and watch it. Queensy says you're depressed by death. Barbie's meant to love you. Exactly, just like it's out of break just to cheer you up. And I'm sorry, I'm Just Ken is a banger. Just listen to I'm Just Ken on Spotify. I swear to God, it's a banger. I think that's why I like it. That's why I like it. Hot take by Coombsy. Five Nights at Freddy's, Willy Wonderland is a better Five Nights at Freddy's. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that
Willy's
means.
Wonderland with Nicolas Cage, where he basically does the exact same premise as Five Nights at Freddy.
Oh, I thought it's not Willy Wonka. That's why I was lost there. I was lost. Yeah, I was chatting to a mate at work earlier. I don't think I've seen more than one. I think I've seen Ghost Rider as a Nicolas Cage film. I don't think I've seen any other Nicolas Cage film.
Really?
Yeah, it's weird. It's one of them actors. Same with Timothy Chalamet. I've seen Little
What about
Women.
National Treasures?
I've seen number. Is there more than one? I think I've seen the first one.
There's
But
3?
yeah, I don't remember anything from it. Like it's just one of them actors. Just never really
Wow.
hooked on. Milky agrees with Cal. What's Cal? Oh, I was looking at Expendables 4. I've not seen that either. I've seen the trailer pop up loads of times. It's like a YouTube advertisement now at the moment for me. Expendables 4. Mark says at least Marvel and DC will be reset now, and it's all about Daredevil. That'll be interesting. Well, we're going to get Echo in a couple of weeks, so that should be the same type of vibe as Daredevil. So it should give us a bit of insight. And Shazam. I've not seen the new Shazam yet either.
I haven't. I like the first one. I've heard the second one is poo-poo.
Not good. Good.
Okay.
Rule number 1 of writing a plot: a betrayal with the same person should only happen once. Yes and no. Yeah. I don't know. That's not what I do. Coom said no, Aquaman is the final Warner Brothers DC film. Yeah, I was gonna say I wasn't sure if this was canon. Mark says Aquaman is the loss of films and he's supposed to be Lobo. I don't know who Lobo is. My DC knowledge is just zero. Batman, Joker, Superman. That's literally as far as I go. Like even like Black Adam stuff, I couldn't say anything about it. Anyway, let's move on. We've got quite a lot to get through, even though it is a special TV show disappointments. Now, I think it's going to be quite interesting for all three of us. I don't
really.
I haven't got a clue what anyone's going to say. So, guys in the chat, your TV show disappointments of 2023. Do let us know what anything disappointed you, whether it is the ending or the whole show in general, or something you thought you might like but you don't like it. Do let us know what you think. We'll start with Milky then. If you're a bit You said 3 of these. Go on.
Mandalorian season 3.
Mm-hmm.
There's a nod from Joe. Sex Education season 4.
Yeah.
There's a nod from both of you as well. And finally, Secret Invasion.
That is my list.
Bingo! There you go, guys. That's why I said really.
Wow, that's how we do. That's how we do it.
I knew.
Unreal. I didn't expect that. I never would have guessed we all said that.
That's my list.
That's
So
my
we
list.
spent all spring, summer, winter, autumn discussing all this. And we're disappointed with all of it. That's great.
You couldn't have written
Sex
that.
Edu- Mando, I was fuming at. There's aspects of that series I actually really like. I actually, some of those episodes are some of my favorite episodes individually out of all 3 of the series.
I like the Dark Troopers.
But the way the whole series went, I thought it just didn't sit right with me. But individual episodes within it, I really like.
Yeah.
The same with Secret Invasion, actually. I like some of the episodes.
I like the first one.
Yeah, I really like the first one. I think Olivia Colman's brilliant in it.
And when she cuts off the finger, I was like, this is dark.
Yeah,
But
and I do think the dark parts in it are really good. It's just the ending was awful. That boss fight when all of a sudden
Milky likes
Emilia Clarke is like, oh yeah, you are now everyone. So, okay.
I did like the boss fight. It was pretty fun, but it was helped because it was Emilia Clarke. If that wasn't Emilia Clarke in that role, I probably wouldn't have enjoyed that fight.
Yeah.
And I agree. Gotham Knights was on the list, but it was replaced by Sex Education because I knew the other guys would pick it.
Oh, I've heard this Velma is bad. I've not seen
Velma, yeah.
Tel likes Velma.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
MCM.
Mate, I searched. I wonder if Coombsy saw Velma. Coombsy, did you see any Velma cosplayers at MCM? I don't know what Milky would have done if he saw Velma.
I would have gone up and spoke to her and said, "Hey, introduce myself."
I don't think you would.
Dude, I'd speak to anybody. Nobody is off bounds.
Basically naked.
But yeah, basically nothing on.
That's fine.
Yeah, the Coombsy.
Skip you. That's the one. That's the one. Anyway, let's talk about the shows and Secret Invasion. The first episode I was happy with, and then we had the big drama of Rhodes, and that was a big twist. And now it kind of affects Endgame, and up to all the way back to Civil War, I believe, when you got captured, and almost everyone was a Skrull. People are dying, and they didn't die in the next episode. Like Emilia Clarke, I think she died in episode 5 and comes back episode 6 right at the beginning.
Something like that.
The one who did die was Hill, Agent Hill.
Yeah.
And I liked her.
Yeah, I liked her. I thought it's such an underwhelming death. She's been in so many major battles and world-changing events. She gets killed in a crowd by a gunshot. It's just, I thought it was just almost insulting to the character, really.
Because you don't believe, you're not sure if you're meant to believe she's dead or not, and then you have to later you're like, oh, okay, she is dead then, and then you're kind of over it by the time you realise she's actually dead. Milky, your thoughts then? Secret Invasion. I mean, so this is everyone's list. So
it was just really boring and slow, and it for me it lacked any depth within the visual aspect. It just felt like every episode was filmed in an office block, and there wasn't much stuff going on. I'm a massive fan for the wide angle atmosphere in the landscape shots, but we just didn't seem to get any of those kind of things. It was all night, all close knit and kept very, very boring and very slow. It was on. It was something to watch, but I'll never go back and watch it again.
I don't think I will. Yeah, Joe, what do you think?
Yeah, I don't think I'd watch it again. It was strange actually because I actually like weekly looked forward to the next episodes because I like the concept of it.
Yeah.
I like where it could have gone because it could have gone in so many different directions each week and just picked itself back up. And the cast was really good. I really, really like Olivia Colman in it, and even like Emilia Clarke. I think she's good in it. I don't think any of the like performance acting wise are bad. Was annoyed when Talos died because I really like him as well. Yeah, it was just very underwhelming. Just very dark, as in like all the scenes are quite dark. You're not really looking. It could be set anywhere from what you're watching. It just it almost looked like it was all filmed in like a COD Zombies map. Do you know what I mean? Like derelict building, or like as Milky said, like an office building that's like empty and it's just got like plastic film everywhere, or a hospital that looks like it could be the same thing except from the lights are turned on. It's just a bit pants. Very underwhelming.
For me, the show's not crossed my mind once since it ended. Like when I was trying to find shows that disappointed me, I forgot it aired. I literally forgot it aired. I'll admit, Cards on the Table, I've not actually thought about The Last of Us either. But I think that's just because there's been other things going on.
Yeah.
But Secret Invasion, like, it's just very forgettable for me. And that Kravik didn't do much for me as a villain. Milky, anything you want to add? Secret Invasion?
No, don't give me a season 2. Don't need it.
It won't happen.
Yeah, I mean, Coombsy will know. If there's a Scooby, I'm looking at the comments. There's season 2, Coombsy will know.
Yeah, it's just Milky would have walked into her ass, apparently. Yeah,
I can't put that comment on screen. I'm sorry. Oh, it's interesting. Coombsy says Samuel Jackson is a completely different character in the Marvels. It's like Secret Invasion didn't happen, and he's happy as heck.
Wasn't it set before it? Didn't they leak it?
I don't know. Yeah, I
think they messed up with the release or something, and it was maybe set before it. The Marvels is set before the events of Secret Invasion or something. I don't know. Could be talking out my ass. I don't know.
Let's talk about Mando then quickly. So Mando, I was disappointed with the cameos. As soon as I saw these cameos, I was just like, "This is Disney now. This is just what Disney do." I honestly can't remember what's happened or what we're up to.
They've taken the thing is, it's really annoying because the way it ended, technically, it is in quite a good place, but because of like that cameo episode, sort of like focusing on too many different mains instead of like staying as the Mandalorian. I can see why they're doing it. I actually enjoy kind of like where it's going. It's just frustrating, I think, and there's just too many continuity issues. Like he gets defeated by General Grievous's brother in that like spider bug thing that reminds me. He's beating, like he was giving Ahsoka a run for her money when he bumps into Ahsoka and like stuff like that, and then he's just defeated by that thing, and then like 2 episodes later or something, he's like, "Oh, I was defeated by that, but then Bo-Katan killed that, so the Darksaber's hers," and everyone's like, "Oh yeah, it is."
I suppose, you're right.
Makes no sense whatsoever. Defeated by literally an eyeball. He's defeated by plankton, essentially. And they're like, "Oh yeah, she can have it then." It's just like, oh right, okay. Yeah, it's just.
And there was no cliffhanger, was it? It was like
is Moff Gideon dead or not?
It's almost like it's starting in a new place rather than a cliffhanger, isn't
it? He was like, what was it? Grogu and Mando were in like a little cabin or something.
That was it. Like a little, little house, little house in the prairie. Like, oh yeah, we've got a nice little homestead now. Hey,
no post credit. There's just nothing happened.
More Grogu causing genocide, eating more eggs from human beings.
Right, I'm going to take this off now. I'll take this off. Fuck Mando.
It is very warm. I like some bits of the Mando. You know, I like the the way they were going with the cloning storyline, like it kind of connecting to the Snoke stuff and how they're going to connect anything going into the final three. I liked the I disliked Grogu with the yes no buttons. Like that, don't make him speak. Either make him sound like Yoda or don't make him speak at all.
Mm-hmm.
I liked how they made me more interested in the Armorer storyline. That's my biggest thing for the Mandalorian now. Is I want to know who the Armorer is.
Mm-hmm.
I want her to take her helmet off and it be an absolute shock. Oh my god! I never thought it was going to be you, but I just don't know if it's going to do that.
Samuel L. Jackson.
I've heard that it might be a movie. I don't know if we'll get into those talks, but I've heard that they might be making Mandalorian season 4 a movie.
Yeah, I saw that.
I haven't got a clue.
And then finally, Sex Education. The ending, I think you might as well make it a happy ending and give us what we want as viewers, but we didn't get that.
I just thought it was just very bad. See, season 3 was probably the best season, I think, and then to go from that to we've waited a couple of years and it was that bad. It was too many servicing. They brought in so many new characters for the last season.
Don't get me cancelled.
We're like, we know there's like 7 episodes left. Why are you like focusing on all these new characters? We want to finish the arcs of like everyone we've met along the way.
Yeah,
It was like if that was season 3 and you're introducing loads of new characters, it's fine because you're like, there was no explanation why like a quarter of the cast weren't in it, and then you just finished. Yeah, it was just thought it was really disappointing. I haven't really given it a second thought since.
So it felt like this could have been a movie instead of season 4. It felt like they could have done a movie like Otis going to America to see Maeve. That could have been a movie. You know what I mean?
I think we still could get that. Personally, I think we'd get a movie down the line, and that'll be the end of it. Because I have rewatched Sex Education this new season, and it is very disconnected from the original 3 seasons.
Yeah,
it's very bad. And Joe hit the nail on the head. Servicing is very, very good. It's just a disappointment, and I like that it's in this section of the show because it is a bad show.
Yeah, well, also, like I said, at least we all agreed. So there's not much we can actually say without adding anything extra because we was all in agreement. So, but at least it's pretty cool. We actually all agreed, and we didn't discuss any of our lists before.
Next, seen a Dior advert now? Is it a Dior that she's in? I've seen a perfume advert with her in it, and I'm like, oh my god.
No, Dior have got Anya Taylor-Joy. That's
okay.
up, and
not sure who he's playing.
Charlize Theron. Yeah, so Dior haven't got it yet. What films are you excited for then for 2024? I mean, there was 4 I could have chose, but obviously I went for 3. Did you guys choose 3? I don't know.
I got 3.
Yeah.
Kung Fu Panda 4.
Yeah.
Genuinely really looking forward to it.
Is it by Hans Zimmer? I think Hans Zimmer doing the music.
I don't know.
Or John Williams. Someone big, like massive, is doing the music. I
have no idea. Just it looks really good. Like the animation looks really sick, and it's actually a really good trilogy so far.
Mm-hmm.
Before the 4th. Deadpool 3.
Yeah.
Because I'm just interested to see what they do with it and who's in it, where it's set, what time it's set, and how. Mainly for the X-Men. I don't really care about Deadpool particularly, but obviously Wolverine's in it and it's OG Wolverine. And I want to see what they do with the X-Men. And Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes is my number 1 that I'm really looking forward to.
Mm-hmm.
Since that trailer's come out, I'm just very, very excited for it.
Milky, any of the same for you?
No, Bob Marley, One Love. Really, really, really want to watch that movie.
Mm-hmm.
He shares a birthday with me, February the 6th. So I've always been connected with that dude. Yeah, thank you. What was the other one? I actually didn't write these ones down because I didn't know these were in here. Twister, the new Twister movie. They're going to make that.
What, a remake?
Yeah. Well, apparently it's going to be a new. I don't know if it's a remake. I think it's a follow-on. Maybe I'm not sure.
Mm-hmm.
But Twister, they're bringing a new Twister out. And what was the trailer I saw yesterday? Night Swim. I'm a massive like a water horror movie fan. Like I love like the Meg films and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, Night Swim is going to be a horror set
Yeah.
around people in swimming pools at night time and stuff like that, and they get dragged under and stuff. Yeah, it looks really good.
Nice. I've not heard. Yeah, I've not heard of. So what was the first one? Yeah, Night Swim. Say again. Sorry, Night Swim.
Twister's Night Swim.
Yeah.
And Bob Marley One Love.
Yeah, I knew about the Bob Marley one. I've not heard about the other two. So with Joe's list, I think I've got one in common, which is no surprise what it is. Was King of the Planet of the Apes. So yeah, King of the Planet of the Apes. But I'm not sure if you guys saw the news yesterday, but it's set 300 years after the last Planet of the Apes film. Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was supposed to be Caesar's son.
No, so it's 300 years after, and they don't even know who Caesar is. So
right.
It's like a massive advancement, and this is going to be the beginning of a new trilogy. But it is canon, just 300 years later.
Right. Interesting.
Headless in the stream. Thanks for tuning in, Headless. We're wishing everyone Merry Christmas. My glass is empty right now. So Merry
Just
Christmas.
grabbed the beer for you, brother.
Thank you for tuning in tonight, mate. A Quiet Place Day One. Joseph Quinn is in this one, so Eddie Munson is in this one. This is obviously like a prequel to A Quiet Place.
How many lines you got, you reckon?
Yeah, that'd be interesting. And then Joker 2, of course, Lady Gaga, Joaquin Phoenix, and it's meant to be a musical, so I'm not sure how it's going to go. I'm going to love it or hate it. So they're my three, and Deadpool was the other one that was going to fit in, but they're my top three for now. What are you guys' thoughts then on my list at least?
Joker's a good shout. I can't wait for that.
Yeah, I forgot it's even coming out next year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's one of the only DC lore films I actually really enjoy. It's so dark, but like so gritty. Just really good
Very
watch.
well
So
made.
yeah, looking forward to another one. Quiet Place.
Good to see Dan on the screen again, won't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Same suit.
Yeah.
And Quiet Place, just like I'm not really here nor there on it because horror and me.
You not seen them?
He's not a horror.
Yeah,
fan.
I don't mind them. Just they're all right.
Yeah. Well, that's a good shout. Cousy says, I think the Penguin HBO show comes out next year too.
Oh yeah.
I'm not
Who's
sure if I
playing
put that.
Penguin?
It's canon. It's Colin Farrell
Yeah.
to the Batman.
Oh, okay.
It's like a prequel. I think the trailer's out as well. Or a teaser trailer at least.
I like Robin Lord Taylor when he played Penguin. So
Yes, I've not seen that Gotham. We move on then to I can't remember what the next bit is. Fun and games.
Oh.
Sorry guys, so I have got fun and games here. This was quite last minute as well.
this isn't on the list, Tel.
I didn't. Yeah, this was like planned about an hour before we went live. So it's a new game. So I've actually got a new game for you guys. It's guess the movie shot. So it's just one photo.
Oh, I've seen this on TikTok.
Yeah.
It's really hard.
Can you just tell me what the film is from this movie shot? There's about 20, 21, 22. And that'll be it for the stream for tonight. You can all enjoy your Christmas after this. So can anyone tell me
more stuff to talk about now?
No. Oh yeah. At the end, we'll do it at the end.
We've got flops. Do we not have movie flops?
Yeah, we've done it. Blue Beetle.
No, it's in predicted flops.
Predicted flops for 2024.
Oh, I ain't done that. I haven't done that
Yes,
one.
we want to meet.
Yeah, we'll do it after. We'll do it after.
No worries.
All right, let's do this one then.
Oh, what's that movie?
That's Forrest Gump.
Harry says gulp.
Yeah, that's Forrest Gump.
Forrest
That's
Gump.
Jenny.
All right, yeah, I'll give you that one. Yeah, I haven't put the answers on the screen.
Legs.
Yeah, I haven't put the answers on the screen, so yeah, that is right. Next one
There's Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park 2.
is number 2, Jurassic Park: The Lost World. I thought this might be a bit harder for you lot. Next up,
Titanic.
all right.
Twister.
That's Twister, isn't it?
It is Twister. So I was quite surprised Milky brought up Twister earlier. because I knew it was in the game. That is Twister. So the chat are going to be a bit
I've been
behind
out
here.
for so long.
Oh,
This is Doot Fair.
hello, dear.
Very good.
Heavens of Doot Fair, dear.
One
Very
lump
good.
or two.
The Ghost.
That would be Goldberg. Ghost.
It is Ghost. Hold on. Right, you lot are better than I
That
thought.
is such a good film, Ghost.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolute banger.
I'll be back.
Is
Terminator
that 3?
2, Judgment Day.
Yeah, it's Judgment Day, Terminator 2.
Yeah. Liar, liar.
It is
Well
like
done.
that. It is like that. I'll actually be surprised if you get a full house here.
Pretty Woman.
Pretty Woman.
It is Pretty Woman.
Something About Mary. What a film that is.
Oh, yeah, because that's Milky.
You scratched my CD, you know.
It is something about Mary. Hold on.
Tarzan, my first ever movie at the cinema.
It is Tarzan.
Oh, classic.
Toy Story. Bug's Life.
Yeah. What was the crazy one? He literally scared me as a kid. Literally. The one that freaked out in the cage.
And
He
me.
scared me as a
Oh,
No,
Thumper.
Hopper's like cousin. Oh, what's his name?
kid. What was it? Yeah, he was like a crazy demented one that they locked
I
up
thought it
and
was
kept underground.
I thought it was Thumper.
No, he would make me cower away from the screen whenever it came on. I remember.
Yeah, the one that lets him die at the end. Mummy.
The Mummy.
Okay, I'm disappointed. I don't know if I'm disappointed in myself. Don't open the book.
Oh,
Godzilla.
Godzilla 2002.
It's Godzilla.
Oh, I don't know.
Oh, come on. Come on.
I don't know. I probably would guess wrong and go Priscilla, Queen of the Damned.
Come on,
Okay,
chat.
I might be wrong. American Beauty.
Yes,
says
Mark. Mark's coming clutch. American Beauty. I think it's 1999.
Kevin
Yeah.
Spacey wouldn't be looking at her.
Yeah, Kevin Spacey and yeah, the girl from American Pie. Well done, Mark.
Oh, yeah.
Hook.
Hook. Such a good film.
Rufio. Wow, Wow West.
It is Wild Wild West. Well done.
American Pie.
American Pie.
I've met some of that cast
Oh, you met
just at club appearances.
what's his name?
Kevin. He did Telford as well, Kevin.
What's the other guy I'm thinking of? Finch.
Finch.
Finch. I thought I was thinking of Finch.
What's in the
Oh,
box?
what's in a box? What's in a box? Oh, what's it called? Seven, isn't it?
Yeah, it
Lucky
is
number
Seven.
7. Yeah.
What's in the box? Pulp Fiction.
Die Hard 2.
You're both wrong.
Die Hard 3. With a Vengeance.
Yeah, it's Die Hard 3. Die Hard,
Yeah, Die Hard 3 with a Vengeance. Probably one of the better ones.
Yeah.
Love that movie.
The opening scene in that is unreal. It's one of the best opening scenes I've ever seen. I don't know if where he's got the billboard over his shoulder.
Yeah.
I hate something. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable.
Yeah.
Moving on. Oh, that was it. That was it. So you killed it. Yeah, I thought that'd be a lot longer. I don't know how long that took you guys.
Well done, Joe.
I absolutely killed it.
You
So
love it.
we'll go back to you, Milky, with the chat then. On the topic then, was it next? What was next up? It is.
I just had flops. I had TV shows, favorite TV shows for 2024, and
Yeah,
Most
I've completely
anticipated
skipped that. Yeah, I have to ask you guys then. So what was yours then?
so my most anticipated TV shows were, for some reason, I had Joker 2 in here, so I must have got that mixed up. But I had House of the Dragon season 2, the Joker,
Yeah. Joe?
I had Boys season 4, House of the Dragon season 2. And what's it called? I haven't got it down on the list. New Star Wars thing coming out next year.
Not actually.
And Andor season 2.
He's
Oh,
out.
Andor season 2.
We've got Dead Zone in the chat, so wishing everyone Merry
Dead
Christmas.
Zone.
Merry Christmas, Dead Zone. Thank you
Raise
for
a daisy,
tuning in.
brother.
Merry Crimbo.
I don't think I can have another glass.
Coombsy, yes. Coombsy, yes. Anytime. Reach out.
Yeah, so right now we're chatting about films, TV shows looking forward to next year. So do let us know your what film, TV shows you look forward to in 2024. I think with House of Dragon.
Can't reach it.
House of Dragon looks mad. Like the trailer looks like shit's gone down. So
I'm gonna say nothing.
Yeah, it feels like every episode's going to be unbelievable. So
It will be, and 4 will be an oh my god red wedding episode. Just warning everybody.
yeah, yeah.
If you know what red wedding is,
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I don't know what to say. I'm buzzing though. I can't wait.
yeah, I can't wait to start doing proper content about it, and I can't wait for people to realize that I was right from the start.
Wow,
It's gonna be fun. And then my flops, I had Deadpool 3 as a flop because
Do ya?
I hate,
Ooh.
yeah, I hate Deadpool. I want it to be the worst movie ever.
Yeah,
Gladiator 2, I think that's going to be absolutely pants as well. Don't touch something that is as glorious and
I
fantastic.
think
as Gladiator.
Joseph Quinn's in that as well.
Probably. And then Madam Web. Madam Web just looks like an absolute joke.
That was going to be mine. Yeah, I was going to put Madam Web in that and Craven the Hunter. Yeah, I was going to put both of them in there.
Yeah.
That's mad. Yeah, Joe.
Yeah. I had Madam Web, Venom 3. I think Venom 3 is going to be terrible as well.
Is that next year?
Yeah, apparently so. And Rush Hour 4.
Okay.
Is that next year as well? I didn't even know it was next year.
Again, like, they made 3 and all 3 are good. Leave it. Don't mess around with it again.
Yep.
Yeah.
The gap's
and
too big.
Gladiator, yeah. I didn't even realize
Yeah.
it was coming out next year, but that just scares me.
But that's the same for me for Gladiator.
So good. It finished in such a perfect way. Why are you making another?
Yeah, I just recorded Gladiator 1 for my movie reactions for the new year, and there's a funny part in there where I try to say his name that he says in the scene. My name is Maximus Servilius. I tried to do it for the edit. It was quite funny.
Yeah.
And yeah, I just don't know if I can. I don't know if I'm going to get behind the number 2. I just think they should have left that alone. It's a cult classic for a reason.
Yeah, I feel like no one's asked for it. You know what I mean? No one's asked for Gladiator 2. It's just
Exactly.
good on
Yes,
you.
Leroy. This is where the Christmas starts. Merry Christmas to you.
Merry Christmas, Leroy. Thanks for joining.
Leroy.
We've got Adam as
Still
well.
winning things, Leroy.
Merry Christmas, Ad. Thanks for tuning into the stream tonight, mate. Yeah, that's some. Imagine that. The only thing which would save Venom 3 is Andrew actually coming. But I feel like that would have been leaked right now, or at least been a rumor. Like we would have something. But
I think it was a rumor at one
They
point.
left a little bit on the beach, didn't they? In the bar, they left a bit of symbiote in the Spider-Man movie or whatever it was.
yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see. Right, let's see what else we got then. Is it Comic-Con talk? Is back to Comic-Con?
Pretty
Yeah.
much, yeah.
So, number of cons you hope to attend next year? Well, Milky, I know you were talking about Aberdeen. 5.
Yeah.
5?
5 or more. Yeah, 5 like separate cons, not days.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
we've
I've got
got
4 or 5 down.
because we've got this Comic-Con Mania thing as well. So,
Yeah, but they're all in the Midlands or North. There's nothing in the South. It's because of where they're all like Derby, Leicester. They're all Midlands. You know what I mean? It's like, why not have anything south, like bigger cities down this way? They've just focused
I
on.
saw Leeds. I was like, that's a commitment. And Bolton. Leeds
And there's there's basically no guests really.
There'll be
Yeah.
one or
Yeah.
two.
The idea
they're
of
not
it is
really
just that
massive,
there's
are
like a Comic Con near you. It's trying to rival like these gaming cons and stuff like that. I think that like there was one in Bristol a month or so ago, and it was literally like all the same set builds that you get at the Monopoly cons. It's the same people that do it.
Yeah.
And stalls, but just no guests.
Mhm.
So it's just trying to rival those, but a bit bigger within cities. But
yeah,
there's no point going to one unless it's near you, because you're not going for a guest, you're just going for a con.
Yeah.
you're going
So-
to look at stalls. Yeah, there needs to be the attraction of a guest. Like, even if the guest isn't for you, there needs to be a guest for someone. Like, just even if the hope of just passing by and seeing them. Oh yeah, I did see their face. But yeah, you could. I don't know what's going. It's probably going to be like Sylvester McCoy and all that kind of stuff again, isn't it?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it ain't gonna-
He's
Yeah,
probably
yeah,
doing a
that's
con
what
as
I
we
took it
speak.
to.
I thought Leroy says is Milky going to do a con next year. I thought
doing about 4 or 5.
I thought Leroy said he fancies Welsh lads. I fancy Welsh Wales. I'm also correct there. But yeah, well, Wales Comic Con looks tasty. Ross McCann's going. I know he just he's recovering from the cancer scare he had. But yeah, hopefully he's still going. But it's looking good. Wales Comic Con lineup, isn't it?
Yeah, that's about
I
half.
haven't checked
They
Wales
said
out.
it's about half the guests they've announced. And it looks
Half
really good. Yeah, I think they've announced 15 or 16. And last year was like 26, something like that. Maybe more, 30.
Yeah, they should be getting
That'd be
bigger.
interesting.
It should
Yeah.
definitely be bigger than last year.
I think I'm on 5 in 2024, maybe. Aberdeen, London, winter and summer, Liverpool, and maybe if I could get invited to Secret Con, that's my biggest one. I
There'll
wanna do
be
Secret Con.
a LFCC spring as well. So
Yeah, I don't know about that. I'll probably just do summer and winter.
yeah,
Aberdeen
it's
and
weird.
March.
It's weird for me. As long as there's like at least one guest I want to meet.
Yeah,
sweat.
I'm planning 5 cons and also hoping to go abroad at some point this year. So it's a lot. I don't know. We'll see.
We've got the Euros as well in the summer. So England.
Yeah, and then
Germany.
we've also got the Olympics next year in France.
Is it? Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Olympics and never keep up with you. Corey says 3 cons for Love of Horror, both Liverpool cons. Yeah, Liverpool.
Yeah, I'd like to do Liverpool.
I'm not sure. I don't know if Liverpool have announced anything. Have they?
Not sure. It feels like Liverpool is Monopoly's major event. That's the vibe I got this year anyway.
Yeah, I do agree. Mark says he's going to do 3 LFCCs and another 3 or 4, plus some more private signings. So yeah,
signings are big. Yeah,
it's hard to say right now because in my head I'm like, yeah, I'll do as many as I can, but it depends on money and of course getting time off work and then the actual guests as well. I'm happy to travel quite far. Like, of course, we went to Edinburgh, but as long as the guests are worth it, like last year, it was definitely worth it. Yeah, Leroy's made a good point. I have a feeling Basingstoke will be good. They've just, I actually looked. I was on their website earlier. That is coming back for next year. They've got Luna Lovegood from Harry Potter. So I thought that was quite a good one. Like, I've not seen her at any cons.
wow, Luna.
Yeah, £50 for an autograph. So I was like, actually not too bad.
No, that's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm in a big Harry Potter hype at the moment as well. So I'm quite tempted for that one. Coombsy says they spent the budget last year, Leroy. It's only going to be a good one if you like Stargate. What's that for? Well, for what? Oh no, yeah, I think he's talking about. I think, yeah. Leroy's chatting about Monopoly events, not Telford. I hope. I hope. Corey says for Love of Horror is announcing 10 guests on Wednesday for next year. That'd be pretty cool. I'm not sure. That'd be good to get like Josh Hutchinson or something, but he hasn't even got
a sneaker.
Oh, sorry.
That might for the Love of Horror might be a sneaky one to attend to this year. They do seem fun, those different and not so big events.
Well, for Love of Sci-Fi's finished, doesn't it? But for Love of Horror is continuing. And now we've got for Love of Fantasy. So for Love of Horror is going quite strong. So yeah, we're interested to see what else comes up. Oh, Coombsy says Secret Con isn't a con though; it's just photography. Yeah, I don't really know how it works. Yeah, I think
it's all the cosplayers that get invited to go to a Comic-Con, and then everyone has photography going on. That's why I want to go to it.
Also, there's no. I don't think there's any stalls either, is it? It's just.
I'm not 100% sure. I just know you can't buy a ticket to it. You have to be invited.
Yeah. Who are you going to meet? Torment.
Probably.
Yeah.
I plan to do some content around. I was talking to you about this in the DMs. I'd like to do some content in the 2024 regarding cosplayers at Comic Cons and maybe doing interviews and stuff like that. And maybe that's my way in. If I could
Yeah.
get into Secret Con and interview everybody there, would be great.
Yeah, no, 100%. That sounds good, mate. Mark says Basis can make more announcements from tomorrow. That'd be interesting.
Cool.
Yeah. I was literally on the website earlier. I didn't recognize any of the names apart from Looney Lovegood. So and Amanda Tappin. I've heard of Amanda Tappin as well. Corey said for Love Horror was so busy last year they could barely move. So it's really doing well for business. Yeah, it's definitely got its own market for Love Horror. Also doing my own cosplay for next year. This is the Yellow Jackets coach. The Yellow Jackets coach, I think it is. I think you mentioned it.
Yeah, keep us updated with that, Corey, because we'd love to bump into you and get some pictures.
Yeah. Next up, we've got top 3 guests you hope to meet next year. We covered it on Joe's channel already. Obviously, trying to keep it realistic. Who are you hoping to meet, Joe, next year?
Dominic Monaghan, because he's already doing Liverpool, but obviously I can't go. So I'm hoping that he does another one. I'd love to meet him. Obviously, on a massive lost hype at the minute. I'm almost finished with it. And obviously, he's in Lord of the Rings and various other bits and pieces. Amelia Clark seems realistic after Kit Harington for a London event. And Hayden Christensen are my top 3.
Ooh, Hayden Christensen.
She's looking at 100. You can about what? 180? Between 180 to 250? That's what I get.
All 3?
Yeah. Yeah.
No, just for Hayden Christensen.
I was going to say for all 3.
Yeah.
About 250 for all 3 for autos.
Yeah, that's like just trying to narrow it down to 3 that are like big. Don Monaghan's not obviously like massive, but for me, I would absolutely love to meet him. Like if it was just based on 3 really big ones, same as Leroy, I'd love to meet David Tennant.
Yeah, David Tennant.
And get a nice Hu Yang signed and a photo.
Yeah, I think he enjoys the cons as well because obviously he was top 10. So he's done it for quite a while. Milky, your top 3 for the
Kit Harington, Paddy Considine, and Gwendolyn Christie.
Big.
I'd love to.
They're all manageable. They're all manageable. You've met Paddy. Gwendolyn Christine's always about, and Kit Harington was literally just here. So, and he said he enjoyed it and had fun. So, I think it's possible. I've got my passport, so if I have to fly to France to meet the guy or to Germany to meet the guy, I'll do it. You know.
And they're British, so that's a big thing as well. So
yeah. They're meant to be for the year, but I don't think I'll get Kit this year. I don't think it's going to announce.
And the good thing is the writer strike's finished, so that's always a bonus as well. So
I think that's a bad thing in a sense because the actors know that they're busy and they know what's coming up next. It's like when the strike was happening, they knew, well, I've got nothing coming up for December, so I might as well go and do the con in London. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it was also a bad thing in the sense that, like, when it ended, loads of guests cancelled because they were just recalled back to work where they weren't like scheduled in, but like loads for Love of Sci-Fi cancelled for that reason, where they were like some of the Ghostbusters cast and stuff like that because they're just getting called back into work. It's like, oh, strike's ended. Or you're going to be filming now for 2 months. So like, oh, so all this stuff I'd booked in, I've got to cancel. Which was the same for Olivia Cook in the summer because they were allowed to film that still. I don't think she thought she was going to be allowed to film it. So they rushed to get stuff filmed. Or they had like a schedule. And then when the strike started, they rushed to get some stuff filmed before the...
Yeah, I'm glad she did, actually, to be fair, because we probably wouldn't have had House of the Dragon so early this year. I know a lot of the rumours were we weren't even going to get it this year because of the strike. And look, we're getting it in the summer. So yeah, I nearly threw up reading Corey's comment there because I thought he said Sophie Turner and I was going to throw up.
Yeah, she was on my newsfeed today, Sophie Turner. But,
yeah, I
can't stand her.
Yeah, we'll go for coffee or something.
Yeah,
see, the algorithm it pushes the content to us. See,
here are your 3 to meet this year, Tom.
See, I didn't plan ahead, mate. I can't lie, but what someone I really want to meet.
Questions and didn't answer them.
No, I missed it. I missed this bit out. Someone I want to meet is Kristen Ritter, Jessica Jones. But she's in London right now, which is typical. She's in London right now. I saw it on her Instagram. I'm not sure what she's doing here. I think she's here for her birthday. So she'd be one I'd love to meet. Of course, Olivia Cook. I'll keep saying Olivia Cook till I meet her. And Yeah, another Walking Dead. Another. If I can tick off another Walking Dead star, that's what most of my autographs are right now. Stranger Things, guess they're all doing filming all next year, so I don't expect any Stranger Things to be at any cons unless their character has died already. But even like Joseph Quinn, I don't expect to see him next year. Although he has promised he'll come back for like Liverpool or something. Yeah, I don't really expect to see
Have
him.
you met your girl from Oppenheimer?
Oh no, she don't need the money. She doesn't need
You
the
not
money.
met her? Is she on the list? Surely.
Yeah, but it's not real. It's not realistic. It's more likely
Okay.
bumping into her in real life, I think.
Okay.
So
I
yeah,
think
but
Florence Pugh could possibly do it one day.
I don't know how much that would cost. That silly money. But I mean, mind you, she's in the MCU as well, so there is an audience for her, like a target audience. A lot of people love to meet her. Let's see what the chat's saying. Coombs thinks Hayden will be at least 200 now on his own.
Yeah,
Well,
that's why I was a bit shocked when you gave your estimate. I was like, Hayden's going to be really expensive.
Yeah, my head was like 125 to 140, but yeah, I don't. Yeah, now he's got possible projects to do. I suppose he would be more. Juliet Lewis is a shout, and Ella Purnell. Oh yeah, I forgot Leroy watches Yellow Jackets. Well, I think we was chatting about it in Edinburgh, but yeah, Juliet Lewis was really cool. She's in From Dusk Till Dawn. That's one of my favorite films. Corey says would love to meet anyone from the cast. They all seem really chill and cool to have a chat. Florence Pugh won't even do a private signing. She ain't doing the con. See, yeah, I'll never put her on my list just because I don't think she would do a con.
A lot of people said Kit would never do it though, and look what happened. So
Is Kit? Has he done any work since Game of Thrones?
Yeah, he did Marvel's Eternals.
Oh yeah, he done Eternals. Yeah, that's true.
He's done some West End stuff, I think.
He's supposed to be in the new
I watched
Blade.
a thing with him last week. He did a thing last year called My Grandparents' War, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And that like a documentary about they like do sort of like a ancestry.com thing on his grandparents and what they did during the war, and it was really interesting actually.
Yeah. Was
So
this on BBC?
It's on Netflix.
Oh, okay. All right. Yeah, I've seen them kind of shows about. Yeah, that sounds all right. Chris in the stream, so wish Chris a Merry Christmas. Thank you for tuning in, Chris. Merry Christmas. Coombsy says she'll go on holiday and shop at random pubs. It's true. It's true. Yeah, you better try and bump into her. With LSCC in March, hopefully there'll be some announcements over Christmas and New Year. Well, it feels like Monopoly meant to do loads of announcements. I think they promised it, but nothing's really happened apart from
they said 12 days of Christmas, and now it's like it's 7 days till Christmas, and they haven't announced nothing except from
for a big one for Aberdeen. They literally the Aberdeen cast is everyone's lower than 60 quid. It's like I know you're going to have somebody that's 110, so just announce them already.
Yeah, they're trying.
It's probably going to be Matt Smith, but we'll see.
I was tempted by Aberdeen, but like most of them are just duplicates at Wales. It's like,
yeah, I'm not going to Wales, but Aberdeen's closer, so it makes sense for me.
For Love and Fantasy announcement tomorrow. I've not even seen that. So that'd be interesting.
I don't either.
Interesting.
That'd be really cool. We'll start rounding up then, guys, with our last bit. We'll go a quick cover of YouTube. So goals for 2024 then. We'll start with you, Jen Joe. What's your goals for 2024?
I'd like to hit 500 subs, ideally 1,000, but in more of a reality check, 500. And just put out just the content that I put out just gets better and better, really. So like every con I go to, I try and do something different. So it's not just like the same sort of video as the one before.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just like an adaptation of content I've already created, just so it's fresh. And just more interactions, I think. Yeah. Nothing too far fetched. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm trying to like put a good way of putting it. Just to carry on having fun making it. I wouldn't do it if I didn't have fun doing it. So yeah, just to carry on having fun, I suppose.
Yeah.
What about yourselves?
Go on, Milky.
For me, it's 1,000 subs. I'm at 600 and something. I gained like 100 and something subs from one video, and it was just my bike video going around the island.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, content wise, I'd like it to be weekly. But it's just finding an editor for it because I'm struggling with the editing of the movie reactions. I'm watching them quick enough, and I have enough movies to watch for a whole year of content. It's just getting them all edited and up on time. The plan is to have at least one a week. I've already watched like 7 of them. The last one I watched was Gladiator. That's why I have an issue with Gladiator 2. But yeah, 2024 for me is milky reactions. That's the way I'm going. I've also got my own business now with editing. I literally have my own business called Dragonstone Productions that I've set up, and I've got all that running now. And I edit for all of the Horsemen. Literally, the 3 of the Horsemen that are on screen with me, I edit for. So it's definitely doing good. But yeah, for the channel, it needs to be 1,000 subscribers in the next year.
Did Dragonstone Productions, was that on your last, on the back video?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I feel like I like I saw like
Yeah, that was the first video I produced under the banner of Dragonstone Productions. I've done a couple for other clients, but yeah, on my channel that was the first one.
No, wicked stuff. Yeah, I mean, what are you up to? You're up to 600 and
640 something.
Okay, yeah. So
I was literally went from 500 to 640 in one video. One video gave me quite a lot of views.
People love you on your back. That's very
Apparently, but I genuinely think it was just because I clicked category travel instead of entertainment. I genuinely think that's the reason why.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's worth
just a different category.
Let's see what the chat is saying. Mark says Monopoly aren't announcing anything south of Birmingham, which is a shame. It feels like that as well. Yeah, I'm just waiting for something a bit more local. The most local thing I've seen is like Leicester, which is like 100 miles from me, which isn't ideal. I've done Nottingham. I can do it if I have to do it. This year we've had Pedro Pascal and Aaron Paul turn up where I live, and I didn't see either of them. Most of it was just Monopoly taking Telford. For Love Fantasy tickets going live tomorrow, and the first announcement. I don't know, probably Supernatural or Vampire Diaries. But yeah, we'll see. Milky's going through his bag of Doritos. Leroy's
content, yeah. Nice.
Yeah, Leroy's New Year's resolution is to make some content, and Corey's looking forward to the reaction vids. Yeah, reaction vids are fun.
Yeah,
I think Leroy's done a reaction vid as well. Can't remember, was it maybe a trailer video? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure I saw Leroy do a reaction video or something.
My ones are all feature-length movies, so like some of them are 2-parters, some of them are 40-minute videos, because I'm watching a whole movie and cutting it down.
Yeah. It's hard to watch that thing because you have to upload it and process it, and then find out the results on the checks, don't you?
Yeah,
is that what you do?
Yeah, so, you have to upload it to find out whether you get copyrighted or not, and then if they copyright you, there's nothing you can do but delete it and try again.
yeah.
You know,
you can't really dispute it these days.
No.
Anything else from you guys then before we wrap up, and then everyone can enjoy the rest of their evening?
YouTube wise, no.
What about Christmas plans then? What's everyone's plans for Christmas Day, and anyone got any traditions? What they do? I listened to a podcast which one of my favorite bands called Blossoms do, and their tradition is they go out for a curry every Christmas Eve, which is quite interesting. So I've not heard of that one before. Everyone goes for a curry. But yeah, we'll start with you, Joe. Any traditions and your Christmas Day plans?
Traditions wise, not really. Since I moved, it's sort of like kind of creating new traditions, I guess. But this year, going to my in-laws on Christmas Eve, staying over Christmas Eve, and spending Christmas Day with them. Yeah, so that's in sort of like towards like the valleys sort of way.
Valleys.
And I proposed. We went over and saw him today after a walk through the mountains, and I proposed that we go for a Christmas morning swim in a this like lake that's on top of a mountain. There were people doing it today, and I was like, that looks really fun and extremely cold, and I really like cold water swimming, so I thought that'd be quite funny on Christmas morning. So hopefully going to do that. I will bring a wetsuit, but and then get really jarred up. So that's my sort of plans, and then go spend Boxing Day with my mum and dad and sisters, and they've just got 2 8-week-old puppies. So go and get terrorized by them.
Yeah. Milky, you going to your friends? Is it?
I'll go down to my friend's house. Yeah, I'll probably get absolutely wasted. Usually watch the Queen's speech. Can't do that anymore. Probably watch the King's speech instead. That'll be interesting. See what he says this year, if he says anything. Might find me doing a rando live Christmas night, like late. I know it'll probably be too late for the UK guys, but
It'll be Boxing Day here, won't it?
yeah, especially my American friends. Like I might be live doing some fun stuff. Might even bring out this fantasy jumper again. You never know.
It works. It works, mate.
Yeah, I'm absolutely boiling, and I don't know if the plastic inside is stuck to my skin, but we'll find out after the stream.
Was the air fryer not on? Sorry, me jumper's
Yeah.
on.
But no, Tel, I want to thank you as well. You've been an absolute godsend this year for keeping me and Joe really busy on a Thursday night usually for the show. I know you had plans to make it to 30 episodes. It didn't quite work. I hope that you bring it back next year. It's been a great idea and a great show, and I've thoroughly enjoyed myself hanging out over 2023 and talking all things, all things stuff. So thank you for having me as a co-host. It's been great, and same to you, Joe. It's been great hanging out. I appreciate it.
Yeah, been a pleasure. And I don't. Yeah, it feels like June was like 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Every con was like last week. It's bizarre.
Yeah,
like,
literally.
Yeah, and Coombsy, you were there at the start as well. You were there on the panel. I know you went away, but you were still there as well. It's been great meeting everybody and hanging out. You all know I like to do the American streams. I'm usually awake at night to do those Coog things. So to hang around on a UK stream with all my UK friends, it's a great thing to do. So I really appreciate it.
Yeah, well, yeah, the talk show will definitely be coming back next year. Don't know about date, but it might not be a Thursday, so I might change it to a different date where we can all be free. Like if Coombsy wants to come back on, and we'll get other guests on as well. So I'll try. Obviously, I want to make the stream better for next year as well. But yeah, we'll definitely be back next year. Probably like a week or two before LFCC Spring, so we can preview that and get the hype going for that again once the con season is here again. Leroy says, here's the 2024 request. Will you do a con in cosplay this year? Well,
yep.
Was my Hobbit not good enough?
I think me and Joe done cosplay last year, actually.
Leroy, do you mean a collective, all of us at the same con, or just all of us throughout the year at some point cosplay at a con?
Yeah, the rash I had on my head, I definitely did cosplay, mate.
Oh, I like the way.
Coombsy, just email me your DM me your email address and I'll send you the link.
But yeah, we're gonna wrap up then the streaming, guys. I will come back to Joe and Milky to send their Christmas wishes to everyone. But I hope everyone has a brilliant Christmas. If anyone asks for any Funko Pops, I hope you get the pops you want this Christmas, of course, and hopefully you will get them signed next year as well by seeing all the guests you want to meet. But from me, wishing you all a Merry Christmas. I will see you all in the new year. We'll be back with the lives and loads more YouTube videos from me. So that's a Merry Christmas from me. And I'll hand it over to Dino Joe and Milky to close out the stream.
Merry Christmas.
Thank you.
You filthy animals.
Yeah, thank you all very much for tuning in to us talk absolute waffle for the year, tuning into our videos, watching all of our content. Really appreciate it. All of you taking time out of your day, and a lot of you watch it like immediately as soon as our stuff drops. So yeah, really appreciate it. And yeah, see you all next year, and hope to see you all at a con in the not too distant future as well. It'll be really good to catch up with people. And yeah, thank you all very much. And a ho, ho, dilly dilly.
You guys could literally be anywhere on any of these nights that we go live, but you choose to hang out with us. So we really appreciate it. And don't forget to smash that like button. And we'll see you in the next one.
And it's Die Hard, a Christmas movie.
Hell yes, it is.
See you there, lads. See you there, everyone.
Shalom.
Ho, ho, ho.